right after the break. Let's clear the air as far as this Rich Voss controversy goes.
Clear the field.
All right, it's Opie and Anthony.
Pronounced gooey duck. A species of large saltwater clam, also known as the king clam or the elephant trunk clam. Should be the porn star clam. Native to the Pacific coast of the United States. A specimen weighing in over 15 pounds and as long as 6 feet. Life expectancy of 146 years. We don't even deserve to eat this. The oldest recorded gooey duck is over 160 years old. This makes the gooey duck one of the longest living organisms in the animal kingdom. A gooey duck sucks plankton down its long siphon, filters them from food, and ejects its refuse out through a separate hole in a siphon. The gooey duck have only a few natural predators. The sea otter, of course, dogfish, starfish, and I guess
staff members of
Asians.
the Opie and Anthony show.
Yes. Today they sell in Asia for up to $30 per pound. The jumbo clam is highly regarded in Chinese cuisine. Its large, meaty siphon is prized for its savory flavor and ribbed for her pleasure. Teasing. And crunchy texture. It's extremely popular in Hong Kong, China, and Japan, where it's considered a rare, tasty treat. Gooey duck is mostly eaten cooked with a fondue style, a Chinese hot pot, or raw sashimi style, dipped in soy sauce and wasabi. There is your lesson today on gooey duck.
And that will be part of the O&A 4th of July boiled meat barbecue. That's going down tomorrow. Somebody will be eating that.
I'm sure.
After it's boiled.
I want Jimmy Norton to eat the gooey duck, but I want the gooey duck to be in my lap, and I want to grab the back of his head and push it onto the gooey duck.
Where is Jimmy?
With gusto.
What happened to Jimmy? We lose him?
Jimmy had to leave.
What?
He's gagging on a gooey duck.
Well, let's get Rich Voss in here.
Where's Rich?
If you're just tuning in, there's a lot of controversy. At the end of the O&A Traveling Virus Comedy Show at Mohegan Sun, which was a huge success, by the way. Next stop, Mansfield.
Yep.
And we're going to have something going on with the troops that we should be able to announce soon. You're an idiot. Now he's got a sling.
Oh, God, he's got a sling. Oh, that is step number one to a lawsuit.
Yeah, I see what's going on here.
That's it.
You can't sue me. I got video proof that I had nothing.
Dude, that video would implicate you.
No.
I would try to keep that video.
No.
I would try to keep that video out of court.
First of all, before we start this, can we just at least...
Why are you moving your hand?
Huh?
Try talking without your hands.
My neck is killing me.
Yeah,
great. See, he fell
down. It's a neck brace,
his
too.
Neck. It's a lower back injury. It's an elbow injury. What is it? What injury do you have?
What injury do I have?
Yeah.
Well,
let me set this up.
Do you want me the injury physically or mentally?
It's a mental injury.
Mental injury.
Of being on stage and having that embarrassing moment.
Well, you know.
It's true.
That's after having such a great show up.
I understand.
Yeah, someone go get Uncle Fester in a briefcase. We're gonna prove some things.
Yeah, that's
today.
pretty much it.
Who's Uncle Fester?
Don't worry about it. Someone out there, guy. Listen,
reference.
End of the show at Mohegan Sun. we figured we'd do something nice for Rich Voss. It was your 50th birthday on Saturday, right?
Yeah, the day of the show.
All right, the day. So at the end of the show, we do a little curtain call, and I saw you backstage all confused, like why aren't they announcing me yet?
Yeah.
I saw your face because we were trying to set this whole thing up. We knew we wanted to do something crazy in front of those 7,000 animals that came to the show on Saturday, and then we figured that everything we came up with could cause an injury. I swear to God. So we decided, you know what? Why don't we just do something nice for once and actually just, sing happy birthday to Rich Voss. We already gave him a 3.5-hour show. Yeah. You'll blow out the candles, and then maybe we'll have a little birthday cake. We'll have Bonnie bring it out. She's like 9.5 months pregnant. When the hell is that baby popping out? Oh, my God.
Like any minute now.
I think the baby's having a baby.
It's unbelievable. She's been pregnant for like a year and a half at this point. What the hell's going on?
She's Canadian. I don't know how it works.
They hold them for like 15 months? Like caribou?
She's just trying to get over a bridge or something before she gives birth, right?
Oh,
she's holding it in, like squeezing, going, do I really want to be with this guy?
Yeah.
Well, in a couple of months she might.
So we decide we were going to give you a wedgie. We were going to strip you down to your underpants and throw you in a garbage pail upside down. Now I have to tell you this. Patrice came up with the idea. We wanted to body surf you from the stage all the way to the back of the arena. Have the fans just body surf you.
Yeah, that would have been good for a 50-year-old kicker.
Huh?
Yeah,
plus the fact that we all learned you don't like being touched by anyone. So if you had all those crazy fans doing a little body surf all the way to the back of the arena, that could have been a lot of fun too. So we decided to do nothing. So we sing Happy Birthday. Club Soda Kenny did a terrific rendition of Happy Birthday.
Didn't he, though?
And then Bonnie comes walking out with this big, really nice cake, by the way. A lot of money spent on the cake.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a prop cake. Because we decided, pushing the cake into your face is kind of hack.
It is.
That's the weird part about this whole thing. We're like, that's hack. We got to do something different. So we decided to actually buy a really nice cake. So then she puts it down on the stool, the happy birthday, Vaseline's way in, and that would have been a perfect opportunity if we were going to do it, to smush your face into the cake. You blow out the candles, and you're looking around like, all right, what's going on here? And honestly, nothing was going on. That was supposed to be it.
Well, how could you think nothing's going to go on with you guys?
Right, I know. So then I start circling because I'm like, and you pick up the cake with both hands like this, and I circle in. I'm like, man, I got to do this. Well, so I take my one light right hand, and I was just going to push the cake up toward your face. Lightly. Okay? Next thing I know, we don't want to give away the ending here unless you've seen the video.
I haven't seen it.
All right, next thing you know, you go flying backwards onto your elbow. You got cake. I've never seen more cake on a person in my life.
Yeah.
You had the cake in your ear, all over your face, all over your shirt, on your ass. I'm like, how is this possible?
It got slippery, right?
Here's not only that. When I'm laying on the ground in the cake, I could see him, Opie, barreled over, almost on his knees, laughing in such a devil way and an evil way. You just almost like...
We had eye contact because you were laughing pretty hard at me. All right, you got me good.
It was almost like Satan was laying there. Right? I was watching horns grow out of his head. It was just... You know what? I thought I almost died, and he was in purgatory.
Yeah. So this is what the people didn't see. So then we all leave.
Yeah.
And we're laughing our ass off. You have cake, like you said, everywhere. It's in your ear, right? So then we go do a signing, and that was my first sign that something was wrong. You got your elbow on ice, and you're signing. I'm like, and now the guilt is coming over me. I'm like, oh, my God, it's his 50th birthday. What happened? He shows me his elbow. It's 4 times the size on Saturday. It was ridiculous. So then yesterday we did a little phone tag, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Finally got on the phone, and what I say? I apologize. I offered to pay your medical bills. I felt really bad. But it wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Okay, but listen, don't make me look like I didn't even call you yesterday morning. I didn't, he calls and I'm talking to him.
I called you.
No, yeah.
Because I was like, I was like, man, that wasn't supposed to end like that.
No, not at all. And I talked with Bonnie, and it was Bonnie wanted to smash the cake in my face.
Really?
Right? But... she didn't want to get Bobby mad because he was going to eat the whole thing anyhow, probably. And she said, if I smash it in his face, what if people want to eat it backstage?
Right. Oh, so she was going to do it too.
Yeah, she would have done it. Yeah.
Right.
So I knew it was all in fun. All right, so go ahead.
All right, so, and then I'm feeling guilty, and Voss and I talk. I go to sleep. I come in here, and we start talking about it because it was one of the highlights of the show on Saturday night. And someone tells me there's a video on YouTube, so I go to YouTube. You can check it out for yourself. Happy Birthday, Rich Voss. Just throw that in the search. You'll see it. Mm-hmm. And I see me...
You should let Rich watch it over there.
Well, wait, before we get to that...
Put the mic on him, yeah.
Hold on, what?
Well, I pick up the cake like any normal guy to bring it backstage.
To share with your friends.
To share. If we were going to eat it. If not, I'm not just going to leave. I know you guys spent money on it.
It would have been like Kenny's job, though.
Yeah, but
Kenny would have been happy. I'll carry the cake.
Here's the thing, I'm not like some uppity guy. I'm good enough to carry a cake.
I'm not even talking about uppity guy or anything. I'm talking about being smart, knowing that if you touch that cake, someone's probably going to shove it in your face.
That's what I thought.
I want
in the heat of the moment.
Anthony's right. You have anyone else touch the cake, Well, no, you have to have a really big guy like Kenny.
Kenny, no one would have pushed the cake in Kenny's face.
If I wasn't smashing into it already after blowing out the candles, it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. After first of all, after doing
Boss is the guy that pokes his head out of the foxhole and lights a cigarette.
Yeah.
I think they're all gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam.
Exactly.
Head explodes. I was fine inside the foxhole.
Okay.
By the way, Boss is talking with an elbow brace on. He took the sling off because he knows we were going to just beat him up for that. So I look at the video today, and yes, I indeed took my right hand and started pushing the cake toward your face gently. Now look at the video, and now there's someone that is way more guilty than I am.
But I heard you earlier say that I try to make you feel guilty. Do you really believe at one point in any of our conversations
you were hinting for more airtime? You were hinting.
No, I wasn't. When I walked out, I go. First of all, I called Steve last week. First of all, I called Steve last week to come in this week because of the brokerage on Long Island, right? So in Belmar, wherever it is, that I'll be.
Yeah.
So I called Steve last week before any of this even happened.
Right.
Steve goes, "Can you come in last week?" I couldn't come in. It was my whatever. I said next week maybe I'll come in because I'm somewhere broke.
You're babbling.
All right, so I never hinted more airtime when I talked to you. Right, I never once. As I was walking upstairs, I go, "Oh wow, this is worth 10 more spots or whatever." It doesn't matter. Listen, first of all, if we want to go back to the NEW days when I was, body slammed off the chair or thrown into a pool from the Asbury Park stage, a lot of physical stuff. I never said, "Oh, I need more airtime." It's because I do the job when
You're babbling.
All right, well, did I make you feel guilty?
You really were hinting.
Let's just get to the goddamn
here's
point.
what I'm getting to. When did I make you feel guilty?
This is not a big mystery as to what happened.
Maybe
we're talking about this like no one, like people are like,
maybe it was
what happened.
Maybe it was my guilt because I offered to pay your medical bills. You're like, "I have insurance." You yelled at me. I'm like, "All right."
And I want to know how
he's trying to do the right thing.
How does he have insurance?
Right.
You haven't been on TV since 2001. How do you have insurance?
Yeah, I was. I did my own pilot last year.
I was kidding, Rich.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, listen. Okay. So I definitely started the cake up toward your face.
Okay.
And then when you go to this video, it's Happy Birthday, Rich Voss on YouTube.
Look at the hit.
Can I go look at it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go over there. Look at the hit you take.
Start it over.
Look at the hit you take.
From Bob Kelly.
Bob is an animal.
He's insane. So we're like, I put my hand up and I go, "Thank you" to the crowd. It's over. We sang Happy Birthday. You see us walking toward the backstage area. I start circling because I'm thinking you might lift it up.
Tips the cake. Bob viciously
pushes the cake into your face. All momentum, all his freaking fatness pushes you over.
That reminds me of that's probably what it looked like when that couple brought the monkey the cake and it bit his toes, genitals, and face off. That's how Bob Kelly attacked you.
Bob Kelly comes running out of nowhere, and I'm just pushing with one hand. He's got both hands
at a full bull run,
right back of the cake, and just shoves it with all his fatness into your face.
All his fatness,
and pushes you completely over. You fall on your elbow. You chip your elbow. You break your elbow. You probably slightly bruised your elbow. Cake everywhere. Bob Kelly's so excited now that he goes to the front of the stage with his hands in the air like he accomplished something.
Dude, it is like he just sacked the quarterback. Yeah. He does a sack dance.
Does a sack dance. Thank you, Ant.
That's actually the most exciting.
And then watch, look.
Months.
And then throws his hat into the audience. He's so excited.
Here's the two things about Bobby. Who's been milking his bad knee. He had no problem running around.
No kidding.
Yeah. You're right.
His fat bad knee had no problem running around.
Holy crap, you are right.
Okay, mister, I got to get airtime and milk my bad knee from hanging onto Dane Cook's coattails. That's number one.
The guy was limping like crazy, and now he's full run.
Upstairs, this fat slob when I'm just sitting there minding my own business with my hand on ice, like you're supposed to when it's swelling up like, a grapefruit.
Yep.
He says, "Oh, why are you trying to bum everybody out and bring people down?" I did.
Well, Rich, why worry you?
Yeah, I'd like to know that, too. And you were doing it for airtime.
Everyone was having a good night until you decided to hurt your elbow.
To put a little ice on my swollen elbow.
All Bob did was, he pushed that cake into your face because he was projecting himself onto you, and that's what he wanted to do to himself. He wanted someone just to push it into his open mouth.
Push cake into his mouth.
But here's the thing.
I'm so glad we got to see the real Bob Kelly finally, because he was so excited doing that, quarterback sack dance.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing the hat into the audience
here's the thing. He's always like, Bobby's like, oh, no one calls, or I can't even explain.
He's a dumb bully.
I can't explain.
He is a bully.
He tries to use his addictions or whatever, why can't we talk time? Last night I did something. I didn't even know this. I didn't look at this video.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're babbling a lot today.
All over the place.
Why are you babbling so much today?
You're just out of your mind today.
Huh?
You're out of your mind. And Bob's trying to use this thing, and his boss's little hands are going crazy.
First of all, because my summer's if my bone is chipped, I can't play golf for eight.
You shouldn't play golf.
Good.
It's a fruity
sport. Good.
Stop
Let me show you. Look, it's still there. Okay,
the
it's
bump
still
on
there.
Opie's hand that you caused, Rich Voss.
You want to talk about bone chips and fractures? You fractured my hand because you didn't want to say 4 because you were too concerned that you were so excited that the ball was going to be really close to the pin. Okay. So much for your pal right behind the hole holding the
First of all, I didn't think it would be
holding his putter, waiting for you to come up to the green because you had to look for your ball for 45 minutes. I didn't think so you have an accurate round. You
be on the green before me. But anyhow, listen to me. Here's the thing. I was going to call Bobby last night about something, related outside of business. I go, I need someone to talk to. And I would have called you, but you're too self-absorbed. You wouldn't call me back.
No, why would I?
Okay.
I'd be concerned you'd re-hurt yourself picking up the phone.
So I ended up calling Colin, who gave me good advice about something. And I really was going to call
Lawsuit?
Bobby.
No, Apex Tech.
Please. Here's the thing.
Are you on painkillers? That's what people are saying.
Why, really?
Because you're babbling.
No, well, what am I?
Are you on a painkiller?
No.
You're just
I would say
yammering.
Yes. I would say you're on some kind of medication.
It's not like you're talking about one thing. You're like, I don't know. And then Bobby said, but I didn't know because Opie said I had insurance.
What kind of meds are you on right now?
I got Tylenol here that I haven't even taken yet.
Hey, you're moving. By the way, let the jury see that Rich Voss is showing everyone the Tylenol with his injured right arm. It's bending nicely forward to show everyone the Tylenol.
First of all, let me tell you something.
Take that brace off. And don't blame me anymore.
Listen, first of all, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Now he's pointing with his right hand.
First of all, I would never, ever sue anybody, okay? Maybe if I was pushed off the stage and I was, blown through a tube to get around, I might.
How funny would that be if Voss fell on his spine and it cracked?
Oh,
and he was
he's just laying there. I'm a quadriplegic, and we're all laughing.
And his new kid is there, and he wants to hug it, so the kid just kind of slaps at his stupid, immobile head. Oh.
And of course, we have to have him open up every virus tour from a wheelchair because we feel bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very brave and courageous Rich Voss. Let's give him a hand. Wow.
Getting
here he is.
Sympathy, applause from our audience.
And Bob Kelly's got to wheel him out every time as his punishment.
Go ahead, buddy. You could do it. You could do it. Bob's trying to be encouraging.
And for Bob to wheel me out, they have to put extensions on the handles of the wheelchair.
People don't even realize you're in a wheelchair. You're funny, dude. Life.
Life.
Oh, dude. I hurt my leg, dude. It was.
I knew Bob Kelly had it in him, and I finally saw for myself that he is not right.
He steamrolled you.
He steamrolled you at you.
We almost had a blowout fight once at the cellar.
I remember that. Over wings, right?
Well, what happened was he was
really
pushing my buns, whatever, and he took a pack of cigarettes of mine, and he threw them. So I took my whole plate of chicken wings and threw it on him.
Oh, right? Jesus.
Right, and it was 12 wings. Right?
Oh,
and
man.
hot sauce and stuff. Right, so he's probably been carrying that resentment for who knows how long.
Oh, maybe.
Also, too, he was in a car once, and he drove by, and I threw something in the car window. Something dumb. I don't even know what a piece of car. He gets out of the car and he starts throwing, this is when he was semi, in shape. So I would have thrown down with him. I didn't care.
Thrown down
using
with him.
street lingo. You're 50. Okay.
I would have thrown down.
Why would you just use the lingo from your generation? I would have put up my dukes.
So, but then we've patched things up. We talk. We're supposedly friends.
Supposedly?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah, right?
There's no V in that word.
Whatever, okay?
You V-tart.
What was the word you used last night?
What a vummy.
You used the word last night. I actually had to take the phone off my ear and go like this and start laughing so he didn't hear me. What the hell was it?
Broken elbow?
What was
your fault?
I meant to write it down, too.
Ah, the x-ray.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Let me see.
So what does the x-ray say?
Here's the chipped elbow right here. Here's maybe.
I can't see it, Dr. Voss. How about you hold it up to the light?
I know.
I don't want to
do it like that. Table. There you go. Okay, where's the chip?
You know,
I don't see it.
Wow. Can we get a magnifying glass?
Oh, it's a chipped elbow. What's it?
Jeez, what's that?
You hold it up with your right elbow. Arm looks fine holding it up.
My girlfriend suggested, you're in this situation, maybe you could get your, arms extended. If you have to, get...
Oh, they can put the pins in it and stretch his arms?
Right, maybe you can gain an inch.
We'll turn this tragedy into a plus here, Mr. Voss. We could lengthen your arms.
Yeah, almost the joys of applauding.
Almost has normal-sized arms now. So I just,
But here's the thing. Don't come after me and
I want
the victim,
you
no matter
to tell me to my face that I had nothing to do with it.
One, you're completely out of your mind. One, you give...
It's Bob Kelly.
You give him a platform. That's one. Two...
It's Bob Kelly.
No, he is. Here's the thing.
What are you talking about?
I love it.
Here's the thing, but then there's no thing.
But where's the thing?
It's not here's the thing. It's not here's the thing Monday. It's sometimes Monday.
You're an empty iPhone box.
Right.
They should have moved that X-ray machine up a couple of feet.
Exactly.
So what's inside of that skull of yours?
Empty candy
nothing.
Yeah.
Don't wait. You're trying. Okay, no matter what, you're trying to make me who is the victim, no matter how it happened.
Of course you are.
Life to blame. I'm not.
You're not to blame, but do you take the blame off me and give it all to Bob Kelly?
It cannot all be Bob Kelly.
Did I ever once give you the blame?
Bob Kelly. 29 seconds in, yes, you do see me with my hand under the cake, getting ready, and slightly pushing, and then Bob Kelly comes barreling from the other side of the stage, full force to sack the quarterback.
I love the fact that Opie and Bob did that to you.
Here's the thing. If you rob a bank, Bobby goes in and shoots a person, you drive away with him. Are you part of the...
That's a good point.
That's Rich Voss for the defense.
No. It's called acting in collusion.
Yes. No. There was collusion there.
No, Kenny said it. What did Kenny goes? It's causation.
Causation. He was saying causation, and that would be that your own Bonnie is also guilty for supplying the cake.
Yeah. I say we bring 2 lawyers in here and have a little trial.
How great would it be if he sued you, Bob, and Bonnie?
Sues his own pregnant wife. I know. He would do that, too.
But he realizes he's only going to win back his earnings, and it wouldn't even cover the lawyer fee.
Voss would do that just to get a lot of airtime out of this.
Are you out of your mind?
He would sue his own wife over this.
Wants airtime.
I would have to say that Opie is partially responsible for what happened. You are partially responsible.
You're still drunk, so you got to stay out of this.
I am not, and
you're not a good witness until you sober up.
Here it is.
You'll be sober by tomorrow, Jimmy.
I hadn't had a drink.
I'm out, right?
I guess you haven't seen the movie Accused, but there was a lot of people.
That were causation, Kenny. Yeah,
you were the one that initiated it. Regardless if it escalated into something bigger than you thought it was, you were the one that initially instigated it.
Anthony?
Yes.
What was your knowledge of the incident before the fact?
I will be completely honest, as if this was a court of law, my hand is on a Bible.
First of all, when they have to qualify their answer with, I'll be completely not honest, you have to be suspicious.
I will say, I had no knowledge of even a cake being brought out. Never mind any shenanigans that may have taken place. I was not involved in any meetings of Rich having his clothes taken off and thrown in a garbage pail. I heard nothing of this. I did not know until the cake was brought out that there was a cake.
You were just taking care of your hangover.
Yes, intoxication is not an affirmative defense.
It is not, but if
I didn't know there was a cake on that stage?
If I was not involved, no, when it came out, I knew.
All right.
But I knew of nothing until it happened. I was merely a witness to this atrocity that happened to my good friend Rich Voss.
And not only that, here's another thing. Earlier in the show, Opie said him and Bobby and Patrice were sitting around chatting alone. So you know what? Maybe this was premeditated.
Maybe it was.
We just don't have.
We were definitely plotting.
Okay, premeditated.
We were definitely plotting.
I said correctly.
We were definitely plotting.
Okay.
And some of the ideas we came up with were homoerotic, let me tell you. It wasn't right.
I didn't see the cake incident because I saw the cake get blown out. I realized he slobbered on it. No one would eat it. And I turned around and walked off the stage.
Here it is.
The video proves it. I was gone.
I want to ask Kenny something.
Yes, sir.
Let's say Rich Voss is walking down the street.
Correct.
Opie and Bob Kelly are walking down the street.
Okay.
Opie, for some reason, doesn't like Rich and punches him in the face.
Okay.
And now Bobby...
I have many reasons.
Bobby,
Look
who's...
at my hand. Look at it. Feel guilty all over again.
Bobby, who's been with Opie, says, wow, he doesn't like him. He punched him in the face. I'm going to shoot him. And shoots him.
Yeah.
What kind of responsibility, knowing that Opie and Bobby were together, they were friendly, and it was because of Opie's punch, it was determined because of Opie's punch that he did
me under the bus?
Because you incite, even though what you did wasn't as drastic as what Bobby did, it was you that started. I don't think Bobby would have done that if you had initiated it.
Yeah, but hypothetically, we're talking about two different situations. In your shooting scenario, hypothetically, since Bobby told Opie he was going to shoot him, Opie had a responsibility to stop or try to stop the shooting. All right? But in this other scenario with the cake business, it was spontaneous on Bobby Kelly's part.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Yeah, I didn't know Bobby was going to do that. Stephen S. from Bayshore. Hey, Ope, you're not responsible. Voss is such an inept comedian. He even screws up the old cake in the face bit.
No, the problem was Opie couldn't jump high enough to actually stomp on it.
All right.
Well, first of all, let's talk about it.
No, so it's here's the thing, and first of all. Voss has to do this whenever he has to make sure he's being heard. So he can't just go, please listen.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Nothing. First of all.
Nothing.
And there's going to be no second of all.
Right.
No. That's a bit I do.
There's never...
Is it? What's the bit?
Whatever, just how much you want.
No, it really should be said.
We're getting messages from police that saying this is acting in concert.
Yes.
Well,
what?
Anthony, if you have pre-knowledge, if you have no knowledge before the fact, and that's proven, then you'll be off the hook.
But he set up the opportunity for Bobby to come charging in and hit it. The cake was tipped up by Opie at a level where then Bobby could hit the cake perfectly.
Wait, he incited the riot.
Right. You incited the riot.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I calls him as I sees him.
Your name's attached to his.
Well,
no, it isn't.
You know what? Anthony might look into the future and say, at the Richard and Anthony radio show.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, Opie is completely innocent of all charges. How dare you even try to implicate him?
I know you'd be hitting all the wrong buttons. You wouldn't know what to do. Hitting the red one.
Breaking his elbows on the board. Ow.
He wouldn't be able to reach the buttons. He'd have to crawl up on top of the console with his little hands. Little turtle feet would be scratching everything up. Turtle feet.
Well, the video's up on YouTube. It's
You decide.
Happy Birthday, Rich Voss in the search engine. But what we really learned today is Bob Kelly is insane.
He's a dumb bully.
Because
he is a bully.
I even knew, and I get a little crazy at times. I knew one hand pushed the cake up to his face. Bob Kelly, where in his dumb brain did he think it would be okay to run from the other side of the stage full force with both hands out?
Knock him 6 feet. He knocked you 6 feet across that stage.
I could have flown off the stage, really.
Oh, damn, that would have been great.
Opie made a feeble attempt at just a slight gesture of showing what his intentions were. He had no intention to actually smush the cake in his
knew
face.
with my one hand.
By smush. Is that a legal term?
Wait.
Stop with the legal jargon here because I can't understand. We need a court reporter.
But everyone knows if you do the hacky cake bit, one hand can't get much done except for pushing a cake into a face.
Yeah.
You don't have enough force to knock the guy down. Bob Kelly, 2 hands running from the other side of the stage full force, and he's a big dude. Because I was confused. I'm like, how did all this cake get over you?
You thought you doing that wouldn't incite any of those other comics to maybe add a little more to it. Because you were the first one that touched the cake.
Here's the other thing. No one was around me. So, no. I didn't know Bob Kelly was going to come from the other side of the stage.
Bob was busy with his head down, like moving his back leg like a bull, picking up dust. That animal.
I get a bad reputation, but if you look at this video, you see some sick crap coming from Bob Kelly's head because he was jumping around and so excited. At that point, we're all looking at Rich like, oh my God.
Is Rich okay?
When we laughing
I was laughing my ass off, but in the back of my head, I'm like, oh my God, that looks ugly. And Bob Kelly's jumping up and down, throwing his hat into the audience.
Happy.
He was so excited.
Well, you know what? How come he's not on the phone defending himself?
No.
You know.
We can't get him on the phone yet.
Probably hurt his knee, hurting your elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of
knee,
falling apart.
I heard what he's saying. He's probably like, dude, you know, it was all done in fun, dude, in the context of a performance.
Yeah.
This is all I ask. Just apologize to me.
You are completely insane.
No, listen.
You're really crazy.
No, I'm serious.
No.
Hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Hear me out. Just apologize to me thinking that I was the only one involved with this thing. You had no idea that Bob Kelly did what he did. And let's also be honest. You should apologize to me because Bob Kelly actually was the one that caused that injury in the end.
Okay.
Some kind of apology. Because there was a lot of guilt in my heart. I didn't sleep well last night.
Didn't somebody call you and leave a sincere message about how you were feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know you. Wishing you well.
I know you were in the emergency room for 4 hours, but quite frankly, I woke up in the middle of the night because I felt a little guilty. But I went right back to sleep. But my sleep was interrupted for 5 to 10 minutes. How about an apology?
Okay, first of all,
because you really thought it was all me. So at least apologize for that. Just go, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't realize other people were involved.
Well, first of all,
all right,
your track record. Okay, you're totally insane.
I'm waiting.
You want an apology for something I was thinking.
I'm waiting.
You know, I do feel bad.
All right, very good.
I do feel bad that in my mind.
And we can dump out if you attempt to get the plug out yourself. But I'm waiting for my apology.
I do feel bad that in my mind I thought it was just you.
Thank you.
Okay,
that's all I need.
But
no.
That's not an apology.
But he went with, here's the thing.
How am I coming in here with a sore elbow?
You're accusing the boss of 4
hours of my Sunday, and I'm apologizing. How does that happen?
You're accusing the boss of wrongdoing.
Here's the thing.
Stop it. Here's the thing.
Exactly.
It's not here's the thing Monday. It's sometime
It happened so quickly.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm laying on the ground.
All I know.
Covered in cake. My elbow killing me. Looking at your evil face laughing. Right? And I know you've had cake history before.
That is true. This is not the first incident
with cake.
With a delicious treat.
Okay.
All right. So there might be some cake history. I can't argue that point.
But I never once...
Eddie, destroy the videos, will you?
No, I've never once did I try to make you feel guilty or ever once in my head
guilty?
You did try to make him feel guilty, but the whole L is
was
so
it a D or a T?
No, you want him to feel giddy 50.
First of all,
you're a gitty 50.
But, you know, and deep down inside, if I did feel... Even subconsciously.
You did rub it in a little bit on the phone.
Oh, my God.
Did you feel that way subconsciously?
I think so.
Subconsciously.
What's wrong, Ed? This
subconsciously, I think.
The numbers in your age were reversed. You'd talk better. Subconsciously? You're going to screw up again before the break. He will.
Of course he will.
I'm a little flustered, right?
Let's go. Just a little apology.
Okay. I'm waiting for the next verbal screw up. Go.
And then we'll get the plug in and everything will be good.
It's not all about plugs. It's all about, it was a great
You thought it was all me.
What? All I could do was see what was happening in front of me. I see your hand.
I'm sorry that I thought it was all you. That's all.
Huh?
That's all. I'm sorry that I thought it was all you with the cake thing.
What really bothers me and what I'm sorry about is that I didn't blame anybody else until today. Now I can.
Nice.
Okay?
I love it. Brokerage Comedy Club in Belmore on Merrick Road. This Friday with Rich Voss, 8 and 10:30. This Saturday, 8 and 10:30. Brokerage Comedy Club for everybody out there on Long Island, Belmore, New York. And it has to be said, Rich Voss, you did a great job. Mm-hmm. You know, we beat the hell out of him. Literally. On the radio, but man, I mean, your comedy's great. The emceeing was great. You really held the whole show together on Saturday.
Thank you.
And happy 50th.
Thank you.
I tried to hug him. You're just the worst person alive.
Yeah, you don't accept a hug.
But I mean, no, what? No, you're not affectionate unless there's a hole in a booth somewhere. First of all, hugging.
Stop with the first of all.
Yeah, exactly.
Just say it.
Here's the thing.
No, you can't do it. Here's the
thing. He does the first of all, then here's the thing.
We said no first of alls and no here's the thing. It's sometimes Monday.
He's a stegosaurus brain. He's trying to collect his thoughts. Here's the thing.
He's half unconscious.
Stegosaurus?
No, not a Stegosaurus. A Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is a giant, delicious cut of meat.
So tips over Fred Flintstone's car at the drive-in.
All right, let's go, Rick. Go ahead. Summarize.
Where were we at? Where were we at? About... I already did that. Didn't we already do that?
No, but your final thought.
You have a heavy tumor in your head. I can sense it.
Your final thought.
My final thought. I'm not leaving. My final thought is, now I know truly what it creates.
Here's the thing, so bad.
I know he does. You're fighting it. Your little fingers are actually bending and gaining momentum.
Truly.
And right there, you want to say, first of all, see, he's pausing. I love
because you wouldn't realize that somebody like Bobby, who's supposedly spiritual and in touch.
Spiritual?
I said spiritual. Don't try to make
I know
everything.
you did.
Spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
I know, and then he corrected himself and said it worse.
You are a child. You're a child.
I'm not a child. I killed on stage.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
And
go ahead.
Well, and Bobby almost killed on stage, too. Remember, Bob Kelly.
He's supposed to be spiritual.
Yeah, that he would... That it's so evil that he would come running at me like that with his bad leg. All of a sudden, he doesn't have a bad leg.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
I'm with you on that one, Rick.
Go, you know. I was waiting for him to try to stand on a box at the Olympics. He ran so fast that he would do that with his weight. Right. Listen, I'll regroup in a few.
All right. Take your dumb X-ray and get out of here for a little while.
Spiritual.
I missed the days where you were smoking, so you would at least leave the studio for 15 minutes.
Oh.
Now he just sits there, waiting for us to come back from break. More radio for me.
Like I'm more radio. You know what?
I can't believe I felt so guilty all night.
Is that my fault? Is that my fault that you've done so many things in life that would trigger that again? All right? That all of a sudden, that's the first thing that you've ever done to hurt somebody?
Got a point.
Hey, man, touche. You suck. No golf for me and you ever again. Look at it. Look at it.
It's going to be tough to get my AARP card. Right? Look, don't show your mosquito bite to me when I'm showing you a grapefruit.
And by the way, don't say touche, because Voss is going to go, why? Is there a Mets game?
Oh, God. Wow. What, you got us tickets for a doubleheader at Shea?
And what does the American Association of Retarded People have against you?
Yeah. All right, listen, let's go. We're going to take a little break. We're late. We're going to try to get Bob Kelly on the phone so you can blame him and stop blaming me. Me.
Dude. Listen.
Can't wait to hear him.
Dad, I was just...
Someone wake up Bob Kelly and tell him he needs to call the show. And the video on YouTube, so you can check it out for yourself. Rich Voss' birthday. What? And on our site as well. All right, very good.
I love it.
It's Opie and Anthony. It's Opie and Anthony. Rich Voss trying to get Bob Kelly on the phone. Don't forget, tomorrow is the big day. We do the O&A 4th of July boiled meat barbecue. You want to come back tomorrow, Rich?
Yum.
And eat some boiled meat? By all means. We're eating, what is it called again? Gooey duck?
Gooey duck could be one of the most disgusting things I've ever read about. And I know everything about him now. The gooey duck. It's a big clam, but it's got a big, thing that looks like man junk.
What's the word you said before?
Proboscis. It's got this big thingy. Yeah, it's like they call it the elephant trunk clam.
Yeah.
Because it's got like a big thing that hangs out of it that looks like, it's a piece of man
it's
meat.
Massive. It's as big as a kielbasa or something sticking out of this clam shell.
It could be 6 feet long.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Big kielbasa. Wowee.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing that tomorrow. Congratulations to Jimmy Norton. His book is almost out, and he made page 6 here in New York City. We rarely make page 6 because they hate us.
Yep. If you're going to buy the book, this is what an arrogant... Please don't order it until next Tuesday when it comes out, because I want to make the bestseller list, which I don't know if I have a shot at that, but I would really love to do it because it would really annoy people.
But let's go for it, man.
I would love to.
There's a lot of pests that are going to be buying your book, so just wait. When do you want them to buy it?
When next Tuesday when it comes out.
Next Tuesday.
Or order it online, and we're doing a signing in Penn Station. I think it's the Borders in Penn Station. Next Tuesday night, we're doing that.
That's just before we go to Philly for those 2 days of broadcasting that we're doing. Keep listening to YSP for details on that. But then you're doing a book signing in Philly when we're down there.
Down in Philadelphia after
we got
the
some busy weeks ahead of us.
Oh, yes. Are you going to put your hand under the stall to sign?
Oh, God, that would be hilarious.
Just signing from a bathroom.
A long line, yeah.
And they have to go and then hand it under.
Yeah, if you want your book signed, you have to go and I'll sign it for you.
Throw a tissue over the note over the top.
Jimmy, that's the bit. They can only take pictures through a little peephole at you.
All right, we get a big stall door and cut a giant hole in it, and I'll pose.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's the bit.
But thank you to Page 6. I was so happy when I read it. I don't know if they did it because they liked it, but they did write it up.
They're not big fans of ours because they're in you-know-who's camp. Don't want to mention because we're keeping that streak alive for now. The streak is we don't mention it. Mention this person. Yes. Someone's keeping track out there. Okay. But Jimmy made Page 6. Jimmy, why don't you read your words?
It says Tunnel Scourge. Holland Tunnel toll collectors will be gunning for comic Jim Norton after they read his new book, Happy Endings. The Opie and Anthony sidekick slams the Booth Brigaders as miserable, humorless blank bags, which I did, and they are, who sport stupid, a chimp can do my job faces. He adds, in 50 years, we'll be telling our grandchildren, when I was your age, I couldn't go directly into the tunnel. I had to stop and hand over cash to a moody primate. A Port Authority, I'm so proud of myself for writing that. A Port Authority rep called the cracks offensive.
Of course.
What's he going to say?
I love that guy.
Of course, he has to say that.
You know what he should say? He should call the comments true.
Yes.
Because that's what they're going to be.
Well, he really slammed me back.
Uh-oh.
He said they were offensive and said in 50 years, Norton's book will be fish wrappings.
Whoa!
So that basically means that your book's going to be quite successful. That you have to wait 50 years for it to be fish wrapping.
If my book sells for 49 good years and then they start wrapping fish with it, shame on me.
Fine.
That's a hell of a run if that happens.
You know what this idiot doesn't understand? Think about the milkman. Remember the milkman who used to come around and deliver the milk and cream in the milk box in front of your house?
And also bang your mommy when Daddy was at work.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about the old soda jerk down at the drugstore. Not you, Voss. It's a different type of jerk altogether. Here's what I mean. What I'm saying is...
The thing is...
First
settle down, folks. Here it goes.
Settle down.
It's all, please listen to me. Please listen to me.
Oh,
that's where the toll takers are going, because technology just does away with jobs like that. You zoom through Easy Pass. They don't even need the gate or the toll booth there. On the high-speed highways, what do you see? The big Easy Pass lanes. You'd go full speed through them. That's all you need.
You know why?
You don't need these guys standing in this booth to just smirk, like get that miserable, like you said, that miserable look on their face. Just give you the money, take your money, give you the change at their own little slow speed.
They're awful. And here's why I don't like them, because I think the unions say you have to have X amount, because I don't understand why 85% of it is an Easy Pass, and they're not nice.
No.
The reason I wrote that...
Nasty.
...is they're just indifferent creeps. Like, I'm very courteous. I'll go, thank you. Hey, I've actually said to one, have a nice day, and this jackass didn't even look at me, and I just sat there, and the person wouldn't acknowledge. It was like a test of wills. I'm going to be polite, and you're going to be the piece of crap that you are standing there.
You know what they don't seem to understand? If you're at a job where you work in a factory, you're working at a milling machine, somewhere where you're alone and doing things, you could be as miserable as you want. You don't have to talk to your goddamn coworkers or anything. If you're a toll taker, you got to understand something. You're serving the public. You're like somebody that works at McDonald's or somebody else that works at a store where you're serving people. You have to be nice to the customer.
No, you're 100% wrong.
No, I'm not.
These guys are, first of all, there's a million, and I'm just thinking, there's a million cars going through. They're going to have a little conversation with everyone.
No, but that's their problem.
Not a little conversation, but when you hand somebody money, you're not going out of your way if someone goes, thank you, and you go, you're welcome. That's not. I didn't, and I even say it in the other part of the when I wrote. I don't expect confetti to drop out,
right?
And then I say sexual favors. I expect a common courtesy where when you're taking $7 for me to go through a toll.
He's not taking it. He's not taking the money. That's you're saying.
Yes, he is. I'm handing it to him.
He has
not to be thrown on the ground. You
could be handing him rocks. It means nothing. You're giving him money.
When you hand money to the guy at McDonald's, you ain't giving him that money. It's going to McDonald's. Yeah. He's getting paid for it, though.
Yeah,
but that's part of their job is to take the money and be a human being about it.
And I don't even expect that, but I think what Jimmy's trying to say is there's a nastiness to these people.
Yeah. Right. A common courtesy they don't have.
Right.
And there's a nastiness, there's a power trip mentality. They'll take their sweet time.
I'll let you go when I want you to go.
There's a lot of people that do just hand their money and go. But there are people also who will just try to say something like, have a nice day, just something. You should get something in return, absolutely.
It's a common courtesy. I don't say after
you shouldn't be scared to give $7 to an animal so you can go through a tunnel.
After the transaction's done, I don't sit there and go, so what are you going to do tomorrow? I don't want to have a relationship. No. There's a common courtesy that when you're handing somebody your money, you're having a moment where you're conducting business.
That's it.
And when I say, hey, how are you? Or I go, hey, thank you. And I'm ready to go. And the person continually, and I mean, what do you think, this happened once? Time after time after time. They don't look at you. They don't acknowledge you. They just hand you the money without looking. They're rude. And I got sick of it. And I got sick of the rudeness, and I'm not the only one that has to deal with them. It's annoying.
No, I know you ever come up to a toll and realize, oh my God, I got to ask for directions, and you have
no way.
You have a slight panic attack.
Would never do it.
You have a slight panic attack, and you're like, oh my God, I got to ask this person that doesn't want to be in that booth.
No
for
way.
Directions.
Well, but there's a difference between tunnel toll booth people and Parkway toll booth people.
What are you talking? No, there's not.
Yes, there is. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I will say this. I've had this thing that I'm talking about when I wrote this. I think I was actually I may have been in a rental car because I have Easy Pass, so I never deal with them. And I was like, oh my God, they are still as awful as they've always been. For years I dealt with them. I came in every day, sometimes twice a day for audition.
So you've had Easy Pass for a while, you haven't seen, and you realize they haven't changed whatsoever.
They're just
I haven't had to deal with a toll taker in probably 8 years, and I swear to you, if putting a little square thing on my windshield keeps me from dealing with an a-hole in any line of work, my car would be covered with them.
And when you say
it's wonderful.
And a gorilla could do that job. All it is, if you teach a gorilla how to count a certain amount, they could do that.
I've seen shows where they teach gorillas amazing things.
Yes, Coco does sign language.
Right.
I bet Coco would say thank you and you're welcome.
Let him distinguish with different forms of currency, and he can then take it and know how much change to give you back. And it would be kind of cool. You go, you know what I saw today going through the tunnel, honey? A gorilla.
And you'd scratch his little hand.
Yeah, you could scratch his little hand. And he'd probably give you those monkey smiles where it's real big.
You know what we should do? There are people going through tunnels right now. Give us a call. Give us a call as you do a little chit-chat. Just a little...
chit-chat with them.
Have a nice day. We'll just listen to your side of the phone call.
Yeah, have a nice day. And
we don't want them on the phone with us, nothing. We'd want to see how they react to your little have a nice day.
You'll get some guys that are very nice and go have a nice day back, but the majority of the ones I dealt with for years...
You act like it's only you that you dealt with it. Everybody dealt with it.
No. Did I say, ladies and gentlemen, what are you talking about? Why are you playing devil's advocate, stupid?
What do you want?
You're saying, first of all, you're going, no, they deal with the public.
I pretty much assume that Jimmy's talking for a lot of people. Like Jimmy has found the only toll booth left in America.
I didn't say, ladies and gentlemen, these people are all set up because I drive into the city.
No.
Of course we all deal with them.
Of course. That's like...
Two things. One, when you say you came in for 2 auditions... for auditions, two of them. Make it clear it was 2 different ones, no callbacks. But here's another thing. I get so out of my mind with them because they're so rude, this and that.
Why are you defending them?
Because look at their job. They're standing in a closet.
Oh, my God.
They make good money,
They make a really good living.
The world needs ditch diggers, too,
They make good money.
They do.
Rich.
Don't say woe is me. There's a ton of people that would take that job tomorrow.
They have good benefits. Don't stop. They make money.
There's some that
and it's a job that is they don't need it anymore. The job is the technology that is around and has been around for years. It's not this new testing technology. We still need live guys here. This technology is there and being used. These people are dinosaurs. Their jobs have been replaced by chips. By chip that goes on your windshield, and you can drive through and not have to worry about it. Why do we still have toll takers? Why?
And they're rude.
They are. They're the worst.
Then how? And then he's differentiating.
No, I'm not.
They're nicer than GW. What?
I'll tell you this much: they are a lot nicer outside the New York area.
I agree with that too.
I had coffee with the guy at the Holland Tunnel.
I don't know for every individual freaking city, but I know like if you're driving up to Buffalo or you're driving up I-95. That one toll with $1 or so, they're nice there.
I'll tell you where they're not.
They're nice on the Mass Pike.
Nope. Boston, they stink up there too. In Massachusetts, on the Mass Pike.
Nice. I remember. Know what Boston does, like, and they'll probably do it this 4th of July holiday, when there's a backup at the tolls. They're insane up there. You know, they start waving people through because they don't want people waiting hours just to pay a lousy 50 cents, 75-cent toll. They actually wave you through. Time to wave everyone through.
They don't care. They'll skim it off with some other work detail that's going on somewhere.
If you went to work every day thinking a Ryder truck is going to drive past the stage and maybe explode, you wouldn't be a little anxious?
No. First of all, that's an awful example. Here's, of course,
are you trying to get a job at a toll?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm just being devil's advocate.
Tommy's not going that bad. I know you're 50 and thinking about where your career's going.
A few more people died going to their jobs in an office building than they have by exploding trucks in a toll booth.
It's not about terrorism and about attention. I've been coming into the city since the mid-'90s, early '90s doing comedy. I drove a Saturn. They weren't looking at it like there was a bomb in it unless they saw me on stage in the mid-'90s.
Even the terrorists know if a Ryder truck blew up toll booths, America would embrace Al-Qaeda. They wouldn't mind. Geez, good. We don't have to pay the toll.
He actually goes, wouldn't you be tense if a Ryder truck...
No, going
a Ryder truck.
So that's why when I go, thank you, they don't say you're welcome because they're afraid of 9/11? What are you talking about?
The tourists know that the Ryder truck is hack at this point. You think tourists are still riding around in Ryder truck? That's so 1992. Yeah.
And I understand you're playing devil's advocate, but before we get back to this, you made a good point about Bob Kelly. What did you call him before? You were absolutely right.
Fatso?
What?
He's just a big dumb...
Oath.
Yes.
Oath or whatever I said.
He said Bob was a big dumb oath.
An oath.
He's 50.
Dude, I pledge, to be an oath.
He said Bob was an oath. This is the man I'm debating with right now. He said Bob is an oath.
Dude, a GW Bridge toll collector earns $45,000 a year on average?
This doesn't
include their pension benefits or overtime hours?
For which they collect time and a half. As union members, collectors' salaries are dependent on length of service. But okay, fine.
It's got to be the easiest job in America.
And I don't say they don't deserve that money, and I don't say that they don't deal with a lot of pigs driving through an awful public, but I am courteous. I've always been courteous when having those little interactions.
Thank you. You're courteous when you. All
right, hold on. This guy, Jason, you going through? Where are you going through?
I'm about 5-10 minutes from going through the Holland.
Oh, man.
Well, should we stay? Well, sir, could you call us when you're like 30 seconds?
Yeah, you're doing 1,000 miles an hour.
All right, hold on.
What, Rich, what were you going to say?
You were courteous when you and Florentine were going through the toll, and on the toll ticket, you put about 100 things that came out of your nose on
boogers,
it.
You can say boogers.
Oh, no.
And actually,
that isn't good.
That wasn't me. That was Jim. And believe me, I would take credit for that in a second. But it wasn't me. That was Jim. I think it was just a story he told me. But if that was me, I would have been very proud of myself.
And they wear gloves. They figured out that gag.
Yeah.
That was kind of...
All right, we got to take a break. We got Rich Voss. He's playing Brook Ridge Comedy Club this weekend. Friday and Saturday, 2 shows in Belmore. They're out on Long Island. The phone number, 516-781-LAFF, or Rich Voss this weekend.
Kenny ran in.
Kenny, really fast, because we got to take a break. Hold on, go ahead.
Another funny thing Florentine does, he pulls up to the toll booth and he goes, I'm on the list.
That's funny.
Jim used to always go, too. Jim would pull up and go, can I get a coffee? And the guy would go, what? And Jim would go, well, the guy told me that you guys have coffee for tired motorists. You go, we don't have coffee? And he'd go, well, how about some gum? Can I have some gum? And they go, but we don't have that.
Florentine's hysterical.
One of the funniest people.
Holy Jesus, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm on the list.
I'm on the list.
We got to get him back on this show.
You know how many times he faked through change in over the years?
Oh, yeah.
It was the worst because he'd make that awful mock throwing. And I'm like,
that's kind of difficult sidearm throw.
Mummenschanz. He's just making what, in case a helicopter's watching?
What, if you go for the fake throw, they don't give you the ticket?
No, I don't know.
If you hunk.
Wouldn't know. If you what?
If you fake throw and you hunk, and they think you...
If you get out and you're dreamy, shut up.
You did say hunk. So you go through. All right, so you missed the basket and you hunk. Yeah. Then what happens?
You hunk the horn. And then
you hunk the horn.
Hunk the horn.
It means if you miss, you have to get out and go hubba, hubba, and all the girls will come over.
All right, so what happens after you hunk?
If you honk the horn, you go through. You go through.
You can't say honk. Honk. It's kind of an OU thing. Like, all right, what?
Whatever. You go through, you honk the horn, and
you honk the horn.
Oh God, he is so stupid.
Nobody hunks the horn, you oath. He's an oath. We call Bob an oath.
An oath.
All right, so when you honk,
it's 50,
and then they think the money didn't go in.
Your subconscious is not letting you go.
All right, let me see if this guy's about to go through. John in Queens. John?
Yeah.
How close are you?
I'm like, 50 seconds.
50 seconds from the toll booth?
What an estimate.
Just small talk. How are you? Have a nice day.
Hello, how are you? Nothing
how you doing? How's your day going? Something like that.
All right?
Exactly.
How close are you?
Be about a minute.
All right. A minute ain't long on the radio. Believe me. That's professionals can stretch.
We're a bit late, though.
That's what it's called.
I'm cutting the line.
Cut the line. Go ahead. Be a good boy. Good boy. Here he goes.
They're beeping the horn at me.
Good. They're honking the horn?
Let us know when you're up there.
Seconds away.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's hear what kind of toll taker he gets.
Watch it be the
We don't need her voice, by the way, or his.
That's okay. If it's picked up by the phone like that, it's fine. He's on the phone with us.
Watch it be.
I'm pulling up now.
All right.
Hey.
Hello. Hello. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, it's all right, but I need a receipt anyway. No? All right. Have a nice day. Thank you. Not a problem. Have a nice day. You're welcome.
Well, he seemed nice.
So you got a nice one. Good for you.
You seemed all right.
Why wouldn't he give you a receipt?
He wasn't bad.
No, he was fine. He was fine. Occasionally you'll get that. The majority of them are not like that. They're awful.
So obviously Jim Norton's wrong. All right, let's take a break.
And, I don't want to be wrong.
Jim's a liar, and we'll go to break.
Yeah, we did our own little experiment, and it worked out differently.
That was a setup.
It was very scientific. We took a sampling of
you know
one.
who that was? that was Frank Holland. That's who that was. That was a setup by Frank Holland or Pete Lincoln. I know the guys that own that. Pete Lincoln owns the tunnel.
Pete Lincoln owns the Lincoln Tunnel?
Well, that could have been Ezekiel Tappanzee. He's a Jewish fella, and he owns a bridge. You may have heard of it.
Can't you do one for Boston or another city?
What?
One more. Go local
in
the city.
Josh Racist. That's for Boston.
Oh my God. All right.
Yes. What was it then?
Ralph Big Dig.
Oh.
Ralph Big Dig. Oh, that almost sounds like my online name.
Wait, hold on. Bobby just ran and pushed over the toll booth.
Why?
All right.
That was kind of good.
I don't want to see the toll collectors get hurt. I just don't like them. Except for that one guy. Whoever that one guy is, I apologize.
All right.
Ezekiel Tappanzee.
To that one guy.
Looking up the history of Ezekiel Tappanzee.
You don't understand, though. The time I had the problem with Vinny Verrazano, it was so many years ago. It was really awful.
You were trying to dance on the bridge with your friends? One of your friends fell in the ocean?
No, you know what it was? It was over arguing over this girl, Barbara Gowanis. A big mess.
Hey, come on down from there.
All right, we got a break. We're late. We're late. It's Opie and Anthony.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Rockin'.
Kelly Forshine, instant feedback.
Yes.
Sorry, just trying to eat.
Good luck with that.
I have to eat all morning. Anthony can have half a bagel at 5, and he's good for the morning.
That's it.
I don't know how he does it.
You're a grazer.
I got to graze all morning long. Got a lot of live reads during the break, so it's tough to eat. I guess that's good, right?
Yeah.
Kelly from Charlotte, North Carolina. Benoit ended Daniel's life with the crippler crossface.
Is this, fact?
That's what Kelly Force is writing on Instant Feedback. But then she writes, oh my God, Opie called it. Heard on the replay this weekend that Opie hoped Benoit didn't use a hacky wrestling move to kill his family. Thanks so much, Kelly.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's true, but that's what Kelly is saying. And this coming in from Instant Feedback from someone's cell phone. Another person killed at an amusement park. Fox News.
What happened?
I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of that.
Get to those details. Nothing we love more than amusement park deaths.
We lost
Especially
Jimmy.
if they involve some kind of mechanical problem. That's what we like. Snapping cables and falling feet.
We lost Jimmy. I don't know where he is.
Jimmy's negotiating things. Wait a minute.
What is he negotiating?
I don't know.
He's
having chats with management during the breaks.
Yeah.
That's all.
Speaking of Jimmy.
Hi, guys.
Jimmy was handing out his pictures this morning.
His pictures. Yeah,
right. That was pleasant first thing in the morning. You know what? It's never pleasant, but especially first thing in the morning. Let me correct myself.
I could take this in the afternoon. Right, they're wonderful. I want to put them in an album. But,
after I've had my morning coffee, then I
can look at them all day.
I think we told everybody we went to the Ron and Fez wedding
for Dave and Casey. Apparently, it was no sham. My sister herself did the wedding vows.
Exactly.
She is a priestess.
Yeah, but when she all of a sudden she can marry people?
She's a goddess or something. I don't know. Yeah, she's been ordained, and she has a license in New York State to perform weddings. So she's the one that performed the wedding for Dave and Casey.
Yeah, that was part of Ron and Fez's show, a live wedding, and
then I guess I was part of the honeymoon. I don't know. It was at a bowling alley at the bus station. And we had a great time bowling.
Very good.
And they were still together and happy mere hours later. So I guess it's all a go.
Well, they left cameras on all the tables.
Yeah, you know how they do that at weddings. They put those disposable little paper Kodak cameras at all the tables. And you're supposed to take the pictures of the bride and the groom dancing and your table and stuff like that. And then you leave the cameras. They get them developed. They have a bunch of fun little wedding pictures.
They got some nice memories.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy took the camera into the bathroom with Keith the cop, and the pictures have been developed.
Yeah.
And we were all horrified this morning to once again see everything on Jimmy.
Why? Those sexy pictures.
Everything.
No. They were disgusting.
I don't think I've seen my own junk as much as I've seen Jimmy's.
My junk doesn't look good in those shots.
By the way, Keith the cop is no slouch when it comes to screwing up your pictures either, because at I guess one of the gigs, it probably was the wedding, I'm not sure where, but I had given him my digital camera to hold on to for a little while.
Yeah.
And when I downloaded them onto my computer, there were two pictures that looked strangely like brain surgery was going on. Like a brain had been removed from the skull and was just kind of laying there.
I was at a wedding with Norton, and he did that to me. But I didn't develop my film till like 4 months later. You know,
of course.
And then I'm looking
waiting
through the pictures.
For a discount, you cheapo.
I'm looking through the pictures, and it was him and Florentine again, but I recognized him, which was
I know.
You knew from his junk, right? Yeah, I'm the same way at this point.
You know, and I'm looking through the pictures, and my kids are looking. I got to cover it up real, because back then they were like 4 or 3. You know,
for all the people out there that might end up being friends with Jim Norton, you got to learn something from his current friends. A prerequisite is that you got to understand that you're going to see him naked many times during your friendship.
Always in humorous fashion.
First time it happens, it's quite shocking, and then you realize, oh, okay, this is going to just be the norm. He's not hitting on you. He does this to everybody.
When I was dating this girl, Lorraine, we were sitting in my car, Lorraine and I in the front seat, hanging out, and then I turn around and I see Norton in the back seat, a little half naked.
Just trying to join in a little bit.
I asked Jimmy for a ride home. Jimmy, can I tell the bus story?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can I tell the bus story real fast?
Of course you can.
All right, this was pre-girlfriend and all that. After one of our lovely shows in NAW...
Oh, not that one. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I go, Jimmy, I need a ride or something, or Jimmy said, why don't we get something to eat or something. Somehow I ended up in the backseat of his car as he was dropping a lovely lady off at the bus station.
Stripper.
Oh, okay.
For her long bus ride back to wherever the hell she came from.
Beat it, whore.
And I don't know if we could even talk about what happened on that show. Can we, Jimmy?
Whatever you want to talk about, you certainly can.
Well, Jimmy left the show because he felt that at that moment he needed to take care of business with this girl in a bathroom somewhere.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So it was time to, bring this lovely lady back to the bus station.
Oh, when she was bent over a toilet at NW?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. I think people could figure it out. And then it was time to bring her back to the bus station for her long ride back to whatever dumb town she came from.
He brought her back to where he met her at.
Bus station.
Yeah.
No, she was from Pittsburgh, actually. She had a 10-hour bus ride.
10-hour bus ride. Yeah. And
sitting in that.
so I'm like, well, obviously he did what he was going to do during the show. Yeah, sure, I'll go for the ride. So I'm in the back seat, and next thing you know, fast forward a mere 15 blocks, 20 blocks, in the middle of Times Square, Jimmy is getting oral treats from this girl in the middle of Times Square while I'm in the back seat. And then he's moving the rearview mirror so I could get a nice look at what's going on. And then he's signaling me with his fingers like, like he's two.
We pulled over, and she was bobbing for apples.
Right.
Like, what the F? That was the first time. What an introduction to Jimmy and his junk, buddy.
It looked good, didn't it?
You had a nice display, yes.
A 10-hour drive. How many tears do you think she shredded?
Shredded?
So how
many tears she shredded? Oh, God. Jesus, boss.
And they're all doozies if you just get the pronunciation right.
What an oath.
Yeah, you are an oath. But don't worry, you'll be...
tears she shredded.
You'll be hunking your horn all the way back to Jersey later. Yeah, so you fast forward a mere whatever years here, and we continue to get to see Jimmy's junk and everything else. So, Jimmy, you want to describe your pictures that you took with Keith the cop in the bathroom?
Well, I ran into the bathroom, and there's 4 photos.
Yeah.
One is a brain photo like Keith took, where I'm holding something in my hand and squeezing it, and it looks like a brain. And the other is 2 of me standing up, exposed over the bowl. And bad angle, by the way. If you're looking for size photos, you're not going to enjoy them in these. It's awful.
Yeah. No. You should have had Keith lay on the floor because that angle always.
Oh, that's a great place.
It's the monster angle.
It looks like
if you want to film a monster in a movie, you film from down below and look up.
Looks like I'm holding a baby pinky. And then the other one, my trousers are around my ankles, and I'm grabbing my ankles, and Keith is behind me. And it's a wonderful photo.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one's the one that should go up in that picture frame in the hallway. With the multiple pictures in it.
Yeah. So there you go. And, someone...
That would be really funny to put one picture like that. You know those picture frames that hold about 20 pictures?
We're not even fazed by what Jimmy
I don't care.
In the middle of. Anyway, yes.
You know those pictures that hold like 20 pictures of your family and relatives and everything?
Yeah.
Put that in the hallway, but put one picture of Jimmy holding his ankles somewhere in there. Would that how many people would notice?
And say it's Uncle so-and-so.
That'd be really funny. Oh, by the way, it's Feel Good Story Monday. We did a little pod talk. We definitely got some pod talk in today. Sometimes Monday, we're still figuring what that is. It's Feel Good Monday. Feel Good Story Monday. Here's your Feel Good Story of the day.
A White Plains family is asking how a 21-year-old woman was killed while working at the Rye Playland amusement park. Gabriella Guerin was thrown from the Mine Scrambler Friday after helping some riders into their seats. Investigators say Guerin did not buckle herself up and was thrown when the ride started. Guerin's family says the 7-year employee was exhausted from 6 straight days of long shifts.
She grew up in this place, and this place took her away from us. She used to come here when she was 3 years old, and this place took her away from us.
Meanwhile, officials say a safety measure added after the 2004 death of a 7-year-old girl appears not to have been followed. The ride has been shut down indefinitely.
There's your feel-good story for today, Monday.
Gee.
Listen, I thought I didn't have to explain at this point. Looking at Jimmy's junk, yay. That's Pete from Delaware.
Easy, Pete.
Ralph, who hates me in general, so whatever Ralph has to say, it doesn't really carry much weight. But he does write, Opie, you sound gay. You watch Jimmy get oral favors. You're gay, Opie. See, thank you,
Ralph
Rich.
has never watched porn?
See, no, it's just what you...
Opie even helped around. He's like, you're doing it wrong. But it wasn't. It was the way one friend helps another.
I thought at this point we didn't have to explain. If you're friends with Jimmy, you're going to see many parts of his body naked.
Real quick, $5 for Eric if he runs into that bathroom real quick.
All right, Eric, go ahead.
Come on.
$5.
Come on, Eric.
Stop ruining the show.
Go. Take a mic with you. Go.
The mic's in there.
And
Close
breathe.
the door behind you and
Breathe. Breathe.
Close the door.
What happened? What happened?
You got to get that mic. Eric, you got to get the microphone.
Is it? Get the mic out. Where is it?
Eric, broadcast from in there.
Come on, just for you got to.
You got to broadcast
Eric,
from in there.
What's wrong?
Shut the door.
What's
shut
wrong?
the door when you get in.
What's wrong?
Now shut the door. You're going to let it out.
Shut the door. Get in there.
What's wrong?
All right.
Hold on. I don't know. Eric?
What's wrong?
You can't flush that.
What are you doing there? We won't let him out of the bathroom.
E-Rock, you okay?
No.
What does it look like? Just without, you can't describe what you're looking at, but you can tell us what it looks like.
Pot roast.
E-Rock! All right, Rich.
What, did you eat it?
It looks like a pudding hat.
Oh, my God.
That's horrible.
All right, here we go. Rich Voss, Brokerage Comedy Club, Belmore, Long Island, Friday and Saturday, 2 shows, both days, 516-781-LAFF. Take care of that elbow.
I'm sorry if I really did think it was all you.
There you go. That's all I wanted. And go to YouTube, Happy Birthday Rich Voss, in the search to see Rich Voss chip his elbow, and you can see that Bob Kelly is a psychopath. All right? We got to get out of here. We're real late today. Guys, if you're not joining us over at XM, have a great day. Bye. People bitching. Wow, why is our microphones bassy?
There's some sexy girls on Pal Talk.
Does it sound bassy right now?
No.
Really?
No. Little.
Something sounds different.
How can it be different?
Huh?
How can it be different? We're just like, we were just here.
I don't know. It sounds very bassy.
Yeah?
Yes, absolutely. All right. People bitching.
About what?
Because we went a little long in between shows today.
Oh, my God, sorry.
Do production.
Look, man, we didn't even take our weekend this time around. Give us a break. We're a little tired.
And we
taking it a little slower today. Give us a break, please, for once.
We had work to do in between.
Yeah, we had some things we had to do because we have a huge... Now we have to explain why we're late. The reason we were late was because we were working. We weren't sitting around on our asses. We had things we had to do. But we can't do it after the show because we have a huge, 2-hour meeting after this show.
That it better not be 2 hours.
So we squeezed it in, squeezed what we had to do in between the 2 shows to make people happy.
Better not be 2 hours.
And then I went into that bathroom. Yeah. Jimmy, what the that's not one dump.
Yeah, it is.
That is one dump.
I told you, it's like a pudding hat. I want to put it on my head and run around yelling happy birthday. It's cute.
And
it's adorable.
Go in there and take a look.
No.
Please go in there with a microphone.
No.
You don't have to get close to the bowl.
No.
Can't you just look?
Please.
No.
Please.
No. Someone take a picture of it and I will look at the picture.
All right.
Well, you couldn't get up fast enough, could you, fucking Eric?
Hold on.
Eric gets right up.
Rich,
he's got a picture already. It's in his... Holy shit. Wait a minute. No, that's impossible.
That's what I'm thinking.
Jimmy, that's impossible.
Rich, go look. Wait, grab a mic, though. Grab the mic.
You filled the toilet up.
No, I didn't.
With shit.
Wait, boy.
I don't think that's flushable. I really don't think you can flush that.
I would hate to see that flush. Okay, boss. He's going in.
What's wrong with you?
No, it's everything that's right with me. Big boy made a duty. Big boy made a duty.
Oh, that's very funny. Then it says the shit looks like Rambo coming out of the water. After he made himself the mud wall.
How amazing is that, Rich?
Yeah, Jim, there is so much shit in there. It's filling up. It's like a big pot full of meat.
Just say it. Big boy made a duty.
Is that a regular shit for you?
Yes, it is.
No, come on.
Big boy makes duty.
Is that an average one?
It depends. They've been a lot more solid. Like just big boy duty that snake down the toilet in a mighty fashion.
Let me explain for people out there, okay? We have a a regular toilet, because what I'm about to say seems impossible. Just think of your regular toilet, regular water level, right? This thing is above the water line.
It's mighty, like a glacier.
It's above the water line.
You can't see how much is below it. It's like an iceberg.
It's raising towards the heavens in a statement, and the statement is, "Big boy made a duty."
It is above the water line.
That's right, hot girls on Pal Talk. Big boy made a duty. What do you think of them apples?
Yeah, what's up with the hot girls on Pal Talk today?
Fucking sexy girls.
We're just looking at, there's some nice, lovely ladies
and
here.
Why is she using an old school phone?
I don't know.
What?
I'm just pinching my shaft. I want one of those girls to finger my filthy tookus right now.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
Pull out old Tootsie Roll finger.
Just jam your finger into a rotten can of Spam. That's what it looks like. It looks like the Spam had to be thrown away, and you threw it in the toilet.
Well, you know what they say about that one, don't you?
What?
How would you phrase that?
Big boy made a duty. Big boy.
What the hell is
that is funny.
What the fuck is wrong with you,
man? Because it's exactly what happened.
Oh, that's exactly what happened. I had to make, so I went in there, and it looks like meat ice cream. It looks like somebody said,
"Oh my God,
I have a meat cone," like a fucking, it's like roast beef ice cream with little bits of pimento in it.
Can we put a party hat on it or something?
Oh, dude, I'd love to.
Hey, can we do like Mr. Potato Head with
Mr.
Jimmy?
Shithead?
Yeah, let's do Mr. Shithead. Could the interns maybe make little like things, like eyes and stuff?
Get in there, breathe it in, enjoy it, be a part of it.
We gotta dress this thing up before we attempt to flush. I don't think it's gonna go down.
You can't flush it. It has to will itself to leave.
You need a video of that thing trying to make its way down the toilet, because I want to see what it looks like breaking up. It's gonna look like a meteor breaking up in the atmosphere.
Hold on. I think you guys are being silly geese.
Yeah?
Ooh, it doesn't smell good.
What are you doing, Jim?
I even spit a piece of gum in there, so there's a little color. It's like modern art. I didn't like the way it looked without the gum, so I spit a piece of green gum in there just to give it a little wink. That's like the little eyebrow raising. Ha! Big boy made a duty, see? The little wink just makes it.
You just love looking at it.
How can
You're
you not?
proud of it.
I want you to punch it in the. I want you to just. I was going to say in its face. It does look.
It really does.
It kind of looks human.
It does kind of have a life,
or it looks like some living thing.
Eric, go in there and get a photo of it with the winking gum. I want that wink captured, because it's winking back at you.
That looks like it belongs out back at Planned Parenthood.
That certainly does.
That does not.
How much for someone to pick it up in their hand? Is that allowed? How about this? Can we get $100 for someone to pick that up in their hand?
Just pick it up, loosely hold it over the toilet, and then gently plop it back in.
No, but I don't want you to do anything crazy, but I want someone to pick it up and talk to it and say, this is what I want you to say. Big boy sure did make a duty. Oh, Jesus.
And I'm in for 100.
I'll throw in,
Danny will do it?
What?
All right. Oh, Danny, you just walked in. That means you're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm in for 100.
I need to get more than 100. Wait, 20, hysterical. I got 100.
You got to reach all the way under, though, man.
You got to scoop it up. You don't have to do anything. You just got to hold it. Wait a minute. Big boy sure did make a duty.
I think.
Holy shit! Oh, is that funny?
What do you think, Danny?
What do you think, Danny?
Take a look.
It's a couple of $100.
Wait, Danny, again.
I just walked into this mess. I didn't really hear
$200. $200.
We have $200. Jimmy made a big boy made a duty.
A big boy duty.
It's fantastic. Yeah. What we need done is, your hand would have to go underneath the duty in the toilet. Pick up as much as you can in your hand.
You don't have to close your hand. You just got to kind of
scoop
it up straight out of the toilet.
A loose little holding of it, and then go.
Big boy short did make a duty.
And then you could put it back down in the toilet.
Go at least take a look. Grab the mic and take a look.
It's fantastic.
Go take a look.
Big boy short did make a duty.
Sure did.
And then when you drop it, you have to say, bye-bye.
And then drop it back into the bowl.
Bye-bye.
Can I wear a glove?
No. Gloves ruin it.
Only if you eat it. You can wear a catcher's mitt for all I care.
Big Boy sure did make a duty.
I don't know if I can do that.
Bye-bye.
Jared, what's up?
Jared, would you be in?
I'd like to wear a glove.
No. A glove is just like, then you're just touching the glove.
Yeah.
This is Big Boy made a duty. Anyone else? What about you? On the list?
I think I'm going to pass on this.
$200
Let me a little hat.
You did make a little hat for it.
Let's see the party hat.
Don't put a duty hat on it.
Wait. No, yeah, don't.
That's a nice paper hat for the duty.
Oh my God, it looks like a little sailor hat you would make for like a newborn.
And a hat on the person that picks it up too.
So so you look like pals.
Yeah. Let me go make another one.
Yeah, make a big,
larger version.
Make a big one.
Yeah, because whoever's gonna pick up the duty that has the little party hat on has to have a big party hat. It's like a mini me type of thing.
And how about this? When you drop it, if it's got a hat on it, you say, "Aye, aye, sailor," and you drop it back in.
E-Rock, you're in?
No.
Don't give them gloves.
Why are you bringing gloves?
We're not doing gloves.
You take those gloves and
morning
shove
dew
them
would
up
do
your
gloves.
ass. This is duty. What?
I'm just saying $200 is a lot of money.
It is. Look at this. Look.
Oh, fuck.
There's $200.
You got a little bit?
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Ow!
What?
All right, he's reaching into his wallet. It hurts.
Hey. That's hurtful.
That's hurtful.
I got 100.
I got...
Yep, I'm in for 100.
Boss, how about a few bucks?
I got 10.
You're gonna make money from your elbow suit.
All right, I got 100 too.
All right. What do you say? $300.
Here's my 100.
To talk to the duty.
I'll throw in 10 DVDs.
Oh, God.
I could. You could sell them, so you'll have $302.
Here, show the crisp hundreds on Pal Talk.
All right.
There you go.
You can tell that we just got back from a casino.
You know, I'm tempted to go do it.
Yes, right. It is a lot of money.
Oh, Jimmy, you should do it.
There's a bigger
You
hat.
should talk to yourself and your duty.
Let me see how you look with the duty hat on. Put the duty hat on first.
Right.
Look at him in his duty hat.
Wait, the duty hat has to be bigger. All right, the duty hat has to be bigger.
Can you make a duty hat a little bigger?
And you gotta pin it down.
We got a big duty hat.
We gotta pin the duty hat down.
Disgusting.
Don't start chincing on the duty hats.
Jimmy, now we need to practice. What can we practice with? Because we're only gonna have one shot.
One take.
And what's the deal with this type of video on like YouTube and Break?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I don't know.
Of course. Big Boy makes a duty.
Big Boy makes duty.
That'll be viral.
Dude,
Break will put
wait
it
a
on.
minute. I'm telling you, if we make the Big Boy made a duty video the right way, this thing will be huge. Because you got the duty hats.
There will be nothing but, dude, it's so fake, because it will be so unbelievable that could be real, that everyone will think it's fake. But we will know.
Let our pets help us out, and they'll argue the point that it's not fake. They, but Jimmy, you have to...
Oh, look at this duty hat. You have a duty hat on.
A big duty hat. A big boy duty hat.
Duty hat.
Oh, here they come. Big boy duty shirts coming.
Yes?
Big Boy made it.
Old school and use newspaper.
Oh, newspaper.
Oh.
Well, we just want to practice. We want to practice before we roll film.
Yeah, what can we practice with?
I like his little duty hat, though.
Little duty hat is better than big duty hat.
I agree.
Well, let's see.
Because it's white.
All right.
Yeah,
let's see what the big duty hat
is. And it's too little for his big dopey head.
I know.
Even a littler duty hat.
Yeah, little duty hat. It's a very...
we got to pin this
Laurel
duty
and Hardy
hat on him, though.
This
is Jared.
Get a pin for Jared.
Yeah, make sure it doesn't fall. Scotch tape even. Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, duct tape. Black duct tape.
No, you're going to ruin the duty hat.
Yeah, you'll ruin the integrity of the duty hat.
We don't
with
care
the
about
black.
it there,
Scotch tape.
We have, people will look at this. Give me a black marker. You have to mark what it is.
Are you going to put duty
Hey, by
hat?
the way, let's get the Pal Talkers involved. Could they at least take a look at the big boy duty as we figured this whole thing out?
You got enough of an extension cord?
I'm hoping.
That could go over.
Right,
I'm looking at the cam.
All right.
Don't jar it around. It'll freeze if you do.
You got to hold it in position for a little while.
Yeah, let it adjust to the light.
All right.
And here is, ladies and gentlemen.
That doesn't look impressive.
Get as close as you can.
Yeah, that doesn't look as impressive. You got to understand, this thing is above.
It's filling up
It's above the water line. That doesn't look impressive.
See, look, the water line's there, and it's peering out.
It doesn't look as impressive.
It's
from that
mincemeat.
angle.
You've made mincemeat of it.
Some of it may have actually dissipated and floated below the low.
Some may have settled during shipment.
It's sediment. No,
Yeah.
I like. Oh, that's not a bad Doody hat. Which one? I prefer the white Doody hat.
I like the big Doody hat.
That big newspaper one is just silly.
I like it, though. The big Doody.
And it says Big Doody on it.
I kind of like the big hat. It looks ridiculous.
I like the big Doody hat.
Big Doody. I like the Big Doody hat.
I'd like some
Maybe put
buffer it.
What?
Like in between my hand and...
Wait,
there will be water.
Wait,
there can be no buffer, sir.
Wait, can we... Can we get on the front of it, like in white paper, staple on white paper, so we could get the big Doody hat?
Yes.
So people understand what he's wearing.
Good idea.
Yeah, otherwise, it just looks
Start
silly.
stapling it together, make it all.
Look,
A man scooping shit with no identifiable hat would be silly.
It would be ridiculous.
In all fairness, by the way, the Pal Talk view doesn't look impressive.
That's right.
It really doesn't. This thing is massive.
It's
And again, some of it may have sunk as like a sinkhole.
Yeah, that's why you got to dig in to the bottom of the porcelain.
Yes, Thad.
Just Travis had a good idea for the labeling, that the hat should say Big Boy and that the Doody should have hat that says Doody.
Oh, so you're Big Boy and that's Doody.
Yeah.
Big Boy, okay.
All right.
But then again, Doody hat kind of sums up what it is.
I like the Big Boy Doody.
Because Big Boy, he should have a Doody hat. I think and Doody is D-O-D-D-Y, D-O-O-D-Y, not I-E. This is not England.
No.
It's like spelling Ozzy Osbourne, O-Z-Z-I-E.
Yeah.
T-Y.
No.
Now, you do understand, the hand has to go, I would say, from the front of the bowl.
You have to scoop under.
To the back, and your knuckles must slide along the porcelain. So you're getting underneath.
You're going for a classic scoop. You're not going in the middle.
Yeah.
You're not cutting the middle. You're
like
going,
a steam
You're
shovel.
getting underneath this thing. When you feel the heaviness of the Doody, then you lift up. And you present to the camera.
Keeping it above the toilet at all times, but out of the water.
All right,
and above the rim, and then you you address the Doody.
All right, do we have a fake Doody? We got to, practice a little.
What can we use
We're
for
only going to
fake
have one
Doody?
shot at this. Huh? Just a big piece of paper.
What can we use this fake Doody?
Eric, can we lift you up?
A tape a little
Nothing
tape
on this?
dispenser. Oh, a tape dispenser.
No, but we want him to actually get on his knees. And,
do the scoop that you'll be doing. Now, picture a toilet in front of you.
Wait, is Jimmy in on this?
Yeah, I think that I don't want to block the camera view, but I put Jimmy in on this.
But
Jimmy is the creator.
All right,
of
so
the
where are you? We're blocking right now. So are you in the bathroom still?
No, just have the camera guy open the door and prop it, and him kneeling. You don't need me.
Danny,
how about this? I got it.
Yes.
Our video starts with the closed bathroom door. The door opens. Jimmy walks out, looks into the camera, and says,
"Big Boy made a Doody."
At that point, camera continues into the bathroom. Jared's already in there on his freaking on his knees.
I don't like that.
No.
That seems like set up and fake. Yeah. We should watch him walk in and do it.
Yeah, why don't
Okay, all right.
I don't mind the Jim coming out saying Big Boy made a
Boy.
Doody.
So we like that so far.
Because that's what he did.
Put your Doody hat on, son.
Jimmy, what did you do? And Jimmy goes, Big Boy made a Doody.
All right,
and the kid goes,
all right, hold on. The Doody hat, the lettering has to be even thicker, because on camera you're not going to see it as much.
Yeah, put it forward, son. Show that Doody hat
you're doing
proud.
good, though.
Now, but beforehand also, we need that Pal Talk camera. If we could bring it, can it make it to the sink? So we have a side view, and you can adjust for height with the remote control instead of somebody trying to hold it, because you always miss that shit.
When someone said on the Pal Talk, Pat Duffy would do it. He would.
Yeah, I know he would.
Well, we know.
Pat Duffy would take a bite.
With his chin, he'd do it.
With that beard.
Pat would scoop it up with his Amish face.
Yeah, Pat Duffy.
All right. The Pal Talk camera's being adjusted now, so that works.
Jared, we might remember your name after this.
This could be...
We know Pat Duffy's name like it's nothing.
Put it right on the edge of the sink, and now... All right. Now aim it down with the remote control, and then we'll have a side view for Pal Talk. Then when the camera goes in, you, my friend, will be right in front of the bowl. The camera is going to be over his right shoulder, looking over so as not to block Pal Talk, and you'll have a clear view. So everyone can see. From Pal Talk at home, the camera, will Jimmy can coach him
Hey, people are suggesting that.
Let's hold that door open, son.
But you got to set up the scene.
Yeah, put like a wedge in there or something.
What's the scene?
Wait,
we don't want the duty cam knocked over.
But but the scene starts with Jimmy coming out of the bathroom, right?
Okay.
And then he goes to Jimmy, what did you do? And Jimmy goes,
Big boy made a duty.
And then he says, well, let me go see. Or something.
Well, we don't want bad acting. Jimmy comes out, says that, and Jared goes in.
Do we need me to go, big boy made a duty? We don't know what happened.
Because that's hilarious.
Oh, for the video.
That's the whole bit.
Yeah. All right.
Big boy made a duty. Jared goes in, goes on his knees, does the scoop, lifts it up. You have to present like this.
Click the remote down
on
the camera.
Click that remote down, Eric. Show that duty in its glory.
Down until we see duty.
But what's Jared's motivation to go in there?
$300.
All right, is it going down? How can it be down as much as it can go?
You know, the video
goes down further.
The video could start with some kind of, people do anything for $300 or something. That'll set it up nice. And we'll hand the $300 over to him at the end of it.
We certainly will.
Ah, damn it.
Well, someone should hold it then.
Gonna have to prop it under or hold it.
Still setting up the duty cam.
Wait,
duty cam must be ready.
Hold on, let's get this duty cam going.
God, I'd fix it, but I ain't walking in there.
How about this?
Just as long as it can't be blocked by a cameraman or anything else. Nope, we ain't gonna see the doodly goodness. How about from the back? We need something to hold it so it points at the duty.
I want my duty showcased.
Can't someone just hold the
Someone can,
camera?
but I've never seen that Paltalk camera held because you don't have a monitor.
But hold it on your leg or something and keep it kind of grounded.
Just make sure it's right
we're bringing
there.
in a stool.
A stool. There's already a stool in there.
Ba-dum-bum.
Bring that, all right, how's the duty?
All right, let's see. The duty cam is now working its way in.
You can see now, it's a good duty cam angle, but you'd have to hold it up above the ball.
You're going to have to hold that duty up. I'd rather see the duty.
Yeah, of course.
Damn it.
On Paltalk or our video?
A Paltalk also. Our video, you're going to get a good
But
view.
the Paltalkers are going to get to see the presentation.
No, but he's got to listen too. He's got to pick it up with two hands.
No, one hand.
One hand.
One-handed.
Listen to me. Jared, this is really important. When you scoop underneath, and you have to present it like this.
And what do you say?
Big boy made a big duty.
But
no!
Somebody type it out to us.
He's wrecking his line. Who, you, Brando?
And if
You're ruining your line.
If you don't do this right, you don't get the $300. And you got a disgusting hand.
Big boy sure did make a duty.
And the duty hat is perfect now. Jesus.
That's a good duty hat.
How old are we? Jesus.
Duty hat.
Be sure is the key word.
Be sure.
All right, he's got
that is not pointed at the fucking toilet. Holy cunt rag.
Language.
All right, there you go.
There, you're going to have to leave it like that. I swear, or I will shove your face in that toilet bowl.
All right, who's holding it?
Hold the duty cam like that. Perfect.
Who's holding the duty cam?
Who is that?
Just no.
Remember, the lens is pointing down a little bit, so it's not going to be like you could point it directly at it.
Right there.
You got to put the duty hat on the...
No, you don't even need the duty hat on that.
Listen, we're almost ready now.
All right.
Now, I want to hear your line again, son.
Can I get it written down for me?
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
One line.
You need one lousy line. What's the line?
Here's how I want it delivered. Big boy sure did make a duty.
Someone is suggesting we put the $300 under the duty.
I got it, Dan. Hold on.
That's awful. Someone's got to get that money afterwards.
No. Just hand it to him after.
Yeah.
It's even funnier.
Let me see the line.
Him holding
There, he's got cue cards now.
All right, so someone can hold a cue card.
Big boy sure did. Now make sure Big boy sure did make a duty.
Underline
confirming for the world that Big boy did in fact make a duty.
Underline did.
Yeah,
and don't go Big boy sure did make a duty.
It's did.
Remember, I'm a big boy.
And then you got to put it back and go, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. After you drop it. Hold on. Scene 2.
Yes, get a new cue card.
And who's going to do the cue cards?
Bye-bye. Hold on.
Danny.
That's fine.
And since you're now,
can we tape the cue cards to the wall and no one will see them?
Absolutely.
Okay, tape them to the wall. This all has to be done in preparation for this. This is a big scene we're going for
Man,
here.
please, like
Big
Brando and the
scene.
Godfather.
Yes.
Tape the duty line.
Tape the duty
where's
lines
Sam's
there.
camera going to be?
Are they numbered line 1 and 2? I don't want him to pick it up and go, bye-bye.
Well, if he does, he could say that to this radio program.
Look at his big duty hat.
Norton, are you walking out saying Big Boy made a duty
I'll
first?
just say it. They can say what happened in there, and I will just
so
go,
horrid.
Big Boy made a duty.
To set it up.
And then, but then Doody Jared has to come out of nowhere. He's just got to come out of nowhere and walk into the bathroom, and then Sam follows him in.
Wait a minute. How about his first line can be he runs out of the office and says, "Did someone say Big Boy made a duty?"
Okay, I like that.
Because he has a duty hat.
Duty hat.
All right, let's practice that. Get out. Jared, get out. All right, someone's got a mic, Jared. All right, Jimmy.
Oh, is this stupid?
All right, Jimmy.
All right.
All right.
Now, someone says, what happened?
All right, Sam, make believe you're filming this. So, Jimmy, what happened in there?
Big Boy made a duty.
Jared, cue. Jesus.
Did Big Boy make a duty?
You stink.
Oh, my God. His acting is horrible. Oh, God. I almost want to hire Voss for this part.
Hold on a second.
All right, let's try
Hold
it
on.
again.
Did someone, not did Big Boy make a duty?
Right.
God, you're going to cheapen this production.
Come on. You suck.
No, it's did. Hold on.
You don't deserve to wear that duty hat.
That duty hat has been passed down from father to son.
He needs cue cards taped everywhere. And you come in right after Jim delivers his line.
Exactly.
What are you waiting for?
You're lounging in the other room waiting for that duty to dissipate.
Hey,
the Captain Kirk delay in your delivery?
Hold on, we got a great phone call coming in from Wisconsin as Jimmy writes more script. Dan in Wisconsin, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to remind you guys that it's ridiculous to listen to grown men with papier-mâché hats play with shit.
No, this is horrible.
Wait, now hold on. First line.
Okay, tape it right across to
right
the...
here. Someone tape this line.
Tape it there.
Here's what he has to
All
run in
this
and go.
idiot's lines have to be taped up somewhere.
Well, no, why doesn't someone be cue card guy?
That's good enough. Taped up.
You sure?
Did someone say Big Boy made a duty?
All right.
And then he'll walk in.
And then he'll walk in.
He'll do the scoop, and you'll pick up the gift.
All right.
And you say, Big Boy sure did make a duty.
Right.
And then you drop it back into the toilet and go, bye-bye.
All right, let's
do a dry run, and by dry run we mean you don't touch it.
You don't touch the gift.
Someone...
Then maybe he should put a little...
Why don't you talk it to him?
A hat on it?
I don't know. How much blocking do you think this
Yeah,
blonde
come
can
on
handle?
now. This idiot can't handle
He's
much
just
of this
running
at
in
all.
going, duty, Big Boy?
Wait.
We have to write...
Just a suggestion. I don't know if it'll work. So he scoops it out. He already has the tiny duty hat. Does he place it on the duty before he drops it back into the bowl and says bye-bye?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if he could pull it off.
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
Where's the...
Yeah, we're only going to get one take.
We're going to get one
right.
take. I don't know if we should have him blocking and putting hats on it.
By the way, this is coming in a lot. Rick from Rhode Island especially. Shitty acting, everybody.
Yes, shitty acting.
Turn that camera down
By
a
the
little
way,
bit.
that camera doesn't go down.
Hey,
Your head's going in
Lift
that fucking
camera
toilet.
down. Stop.
Hey, why don't you do
Stop.
a complete run-through?
Oh, my God, are you screwing
All
this
right,
up?
hold on.
Down!
Who's in there? Who's in there?
He's fucking up the
All right,
duty cam.
sit on the sink and place this thing on your thigh so it's
Right
anchored
there.
down.
Right, wherever you have it.
But he's not going to be able to hold it like that
Oh,
forever.
yes, he will.
He better.
What if he sits on the sink and then he could place it
Because
on...
then it'll just be in the way.
Yeah.
Have the kid do the whole run-through and go next to the toilet.
Can you hold it like that?
You got to have him do it.
All right, Jared.
The whole run-through.
Jared.
Yeah, he's propped up against his body.
When you get in there, do a fake run-through where you're scooping on the... Not in the toilet bowl.
Dude,
right
you
on
could go down even more with that.
Lower. Lower.
Like not down like this, down like this.
Tilt.
There's fucking pitch and roll and yaw. How about a little on the fucking pitch?
Why are you screaming at him? He's
And
nervous.
then,
He's an intern. He's
scared.
freaking out. Jesus.
Right?
That's good.
Star of the show's yelling at him
Right
because he's
there.
not
I'm
holding
yelling.
the Pal Talk
This is
camera close enough to
important.
the shit.
Right there.
that's perfect. That is fucking perfect.
Now, Jared, when you kneel, be aware of the cameras because Sam and the other
boy.
camera boy will be there.
All right,
So
he's-
be careful. You have to kneel and scoop.
What did our intern get Parkinson's all of a sudden?
I know,
What happened to
he's
him?
shaking like fucking, like, what are you doing?
Hold on. Hey, Hepburn, can you fucking... All right, we might have to replace the duty cam guy.
D-Rock, why aren't you running the duty cam?
I know. You were built for this.
You are built for this.
All right, you're fired, duty cam guy.
You fucked up.
You failed at duty cam.
All right, failure.
Walk away with your head in shame.
That's right, duty cam.
There you. Now look at Iraq. Let's see. Iraq, get this fucking duty
Steady
cam
as a
right.
log.
All right, Iraq is now. Oh, yeah.
Now, that's
All
good. Your
now,
shoe is in it.
Yeah,
now
move up.
you got to go up. Pull it up.
Pull it up. Like
And
pull it up,
keep going. Keep going. Little more.
Pull up.
How is that so bright?
All right, good. Right there.
The camera will
keep it right the fuck there.
All right, who's going to take the pictures now?
All right, we got.
Danny, take some pictures or somebody.
Get some pictures of that duty.
That's why Iraq didn't want to hold the duty cam. He wanted to take some stills for the website. Oh, Iraq, you're shaking a little bit.
He's holding it.
What's the matter, Eric?
How do we not?
Oh,
have
you
this?
can't take. Oh, because Eric's trying to.
Oh, he's got it on his leg. Hawk is smart. That's why you'll always film shit in this business.
That's right.
Attaboy.
Attaboy.
All right, let's rehearse real quick.
All right, let's do a rehearsal.
All right,
Everyone places. Everyone places.
All right, places. Sam, don't film, when you're filming Jimmy, don't film the duty cam. Keep that out of the shot. So film from where, like, Danny's at.
Okay.
All right.
Could always edit it in post.
Yeah.
Someone yell, what happened? What happened, Jim?
Hey, Jim, what happened in there?
Big boy made a duty.
Did someone say Big Boy made a duty?
Okay.
All right, so far so good.
Goes in.
All right, goes in, kneel down.
Kneels down, he scoops it out.
No, don't hold it.
Is he standing up with the duty, or he could stay on his knees, I'm
Eric,
thinking?
you can follow the duty.
Now, Eric, the second he takes the duty...
No, hold on. Can I jump in?
There's a problem here.
Because there's too much that could go wrong.
Yes.
Jared, you got to stay on your knees. You're just scooping it up and
holding it
and presenting it to the camera.
You're not carrying it.
Jared,
all right, take two. Let's.
Jared, stay kneeling in front of the toilet. Never let the hand move away from the toilet, so any drippings go back in the toilet.
Right.
You are never to stand up. You kneel, you hold, you address the duty.
Hold it up high.
You're proud of it. You're proud of it.
All right, here we go.
Keep it over the toilet.
All right, let's try this again. Jimmy?
Places, everyone.
People, places.
All right, we got to be quiet.
Check lighting.
All right, lighting
tone.
All right, here we go.
And action.
Hey, Jimmy, what happened in there?
Big boy made a duty.
Did someone say Big Boy made a duty?
All right, so far so good.
He walks in. He kneels in front of the toilet.
All right.
He scoops the duty.
Now, right?
Turn toward camera.
That's how high you hold it.
Keep it over the toilet.
All right.
Keep the duty over the toilet,
Over the
sir.
toilet.
Sir, duty over the toilet.
Boy.
Why is your hand moving?
All right, listen.
Go ahead, hold on. Let me do his line.
Big Boy sure did make a duty.
And now?
Bye-bye.
And then like pause, drop, bye-bye.
Put a little hat on it.
I want the little hat on it, but I was overruled with the little hat on the
little
dude.
hat's fantastic.
Yeah,
I think a big...
he can't even keep his hand over the toilet.
People are suggesting we need music for this production.
We can do it in post.
All right, we'll do a little post.
Does he say bye-bye before or after he drops it?
You know, as he drops it, he goes, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And then it falls, yeah. You got to keep your hand over that toilet. You keep moving away, and it's going toward the sink side.
I don't know. A lot of people want him to put a duty hat on the duty.
Yes.
Like,
are we being overruled here?
I don't know.
I think the smaller duty hat even.
Yeah, if you're going to do the... That's
use the
tiny,
teeny
That'll
duty
cover up
hat.
the duty, that hat.
Let's see if you can pull this off.
Let's see if we got the teeny duty hat.
All right, let's take it from you sure did. We'll take it from your line.
Is that duty hat too big
Take
still?
the duty hat. Take the other duty hat.
God, there's only 80 people in the Pal Talk room. What's wrong with that?
Missing this gold?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's on duty cam.
All right, scoop.
Now you scoop. Now keep it over the toilet.
And turn to the camera.
Your line.
Turn to the camera.
Big Boy sure did make a duty.
Place the hat on. The duty that you got in your hand. Go ahead, place the hat.
Uh-huh.
You're going to place
Placing the hat.
And then when the hat is in place, you go with bye-bye.
Don't go bye-bye, go bye-bye.
Bye. The way you would address duty in real life.
Yeah, and then you drop it and flush. And then Sam will go in for the close-up as it flushes away.
Right.
All right.
Sam's camera technique is crucial here, and I have the utmost faith.
Why do you need the microphone? Do you need that?
I want everybody to hear what's going on.
You want to go for a take?
Well, we're only going to get one take. Let's try
one
a couple
rehearsal.
more times.
A couple
more times.
Let's rehearse now.
All right, we're rehearsing.
All right, and Iraq, make sure you got him in the frame. saying, delivering his duty lines, not just his hand with the duty.
That's going to be tough. Then he's got to move the camera.
Yeah.
All right, E-Rock, why don't you move the Pal Talk camera so the edge of the bull is at the bottom of the shot?
Right. Lift it.
Lift up. Lift up.
Up.
Up. Up.
Good.
Right there. All right, let's... No,
too far.
Right there means
we're getting a delay. That's okay. Down a little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Down a little. A little more. There you go.
Stop.
Fine. Perfect. Leave it right there.
Okay.
I think you're good.
All right. You go up slightly.
Yeah, just stop going down. There you go.
Stop.
Very good.
All right. Let's try this again. Places, everybody.
Places.
Will the camera pick me up yelling at Jimmy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, what happened in there?
Big boy made a duty.
Did someone say big boy made a duty?
This is going to be hilarious.
Okay. He's
kneeling down.
He's kneeling.
He goes for the...
Don't move that camera, E-Rock.
Big boy sure did make a duty.
All right, place the hat. Place the hat.
Why is the fucking camera so...
Bye-bye.
Well, there's so many people trying to check this out. It's messing up the...
No. E-Rock, lower the camera a bit.
Yeah.
E-Rock, stop moving the camera. I got half the wall.
E-Rock, if you lower your camera... Right there, stop.
really bad at this.
That's what we want right there.
Right there, buddy. Don't move.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a slightly far...
Because here's what you're doing, E-Rock. You're going with a close-up, and then you're going with a long shot. You can't move that camera. It takes fucking 10 seconds for it to figure out what it's doing, and it's missing all that good duty action.
Right tell the kid when he says, bye-bye, then...
You know what? Rest it on your fucking head. That might work.
Exactly.
Like, at least that'll give you some place to put it. There you go. That's it.
That's the shot.
That's
right
the
there.
shot.
That's good, Eric. Hold on.
No.
Wait,
Let's see. Well, once it focuses.
Oh, now he's... Oh, boy.
There you go.
All right, that's
Leave
all
it right there. That's
it's going to be a faraway shot for
that's
the
all
talkers, but then we'll have the video somewhere.
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again.
Tell the kid to go, bye-bye, then put the hat on and put it down.
Just carry the hat with you. But the most important thing is the duty scoop and addressing it. Let's go.
Now make sure also, during these rehearsals, this isn't being addressed. Your knuckles have to touch the porcelain all the way down.
And scoop underneath.
And scoop once we do it, but we're going through a rehearsal again.
And do you want him to wave goodbye to it after he flushes?
With his shitty hand, slowly wave goodbye.
All right, here we go.
You got it? Is that camera angle good for Pal Talk?
Things are good.
Yeah, it looks good. Just keep it there.
All right, here we go.
Places, everyone.
Places. Are we ready?
This is the real deal.
No.
We're rehearsing.
One more rehearsal.
A rehearsal?
Yeah,
and action.
Hey, Jimmy, what happened in there?
Big boy made a duty.
Did someone say big boy made a duty?
You have to look at the camera, Jared. Go back.
All right, take it from did somebody. It's your line.
Jared, you're not looking at us. You're playing to the camera.
Play to the camera.
Exactly.
All right? Go ahead.
Did someone say big boy made a duty?
I like his delivery now. It's awful. All right, now he's going. That's what I like about it.
Let's see how
Where's
this works.
filming from? Where's he filming from? The NEW studio?
He's kneeling down.
Big boy sure did make a duty.
All right.
As he scoops it in.
Places the hat.
Bye-bye.
Places the hat and says, bye-bye. And then he waves.
As he flushes.
And as it flushes, just wave goodbye to it. Bye-bye, like you wave goodbye to a friend.
With that shit-covered hand.
All right, here we go. Are we going to go for it?
I think we got it.
Or should we do one more?
No, I think we got it.
All right, we got it?
Yeah, I think we got it.
All right, what does everyone... Jared, remember, look at the camera, not us.
Jared, you're looking at the camera. Also, knuckles on the porcelain. Get a good friggin' fistful of that duty.
By the way...
A good scoop.
Good heaping helping.
A heaping helping. And then hold it up, but keep it above the toilet, but hold it up above the rim.
Right.
And then address it with your lines, put the hat on it, bye-bye, flush, and wave with your duty hand.
Listen. And listen, we can abort before he goes into the toilet if something doesn't seem right. All right?
Pal Talk, someone keep their eye on Pal Talk. We're okay?
Yeah, Pal Talk cam looks okay.
Let's go. I'm itching.
Just leave it there. Don't go up anymore, E-Rock.
All right, Sam, you're definitely filming, right? All right, here is a big boy made a duty.
Go.
Action.
Hey, Jimmy.
All right, cut.
I forgot my line after all that.
Opie forgot his line.
Oh, my God.
A monster.
All right.
E-Rock, a little bit.
Oh, my God.
E-Rock, a little bit toward the door. Just a tad toward the door.
A tad, E-Rock.
All right, ready?
Hold on. Good, Ant?
God, I panicked when I knew the camera was actually rolling.
Come on, boys.
Ready?
Ready.
Will you say action, Ed?
Action.
Hey, Jimmy, what happened in there?
Big boy made a duty.
Did someone say big boy made a duty? Big boy sure did make a duty.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right. Give him his $20.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, end scene. Wow. That's a wrap, people.
Bravo!
Oh,
Jared!
Watch that hand.
Oh, my God. That is a pretty damn good take right there.
Oh, is that horrific?
Oh, my God.
All right, let me see the picture, Danny. We got some stills from it.
Did he get the duty good?
Oh, my God.
No, did he scoop it up right?
Did he scoop up a lot of duty? Oh, God damn, he did.
Let me see. How much duty?
Let me see. Oh, my God.
Oh, did he scoop up some duty? He's washing his hands now.
But he's handling it like a professional.
Yeah. Oh, look at that mess he left.
All right, let's.
That's a murder scene.
E-Rock, what'd you see from where you were at?
I had my
There were
eyes
so many
closed.
people in the bathroom, I didn't get to see him scoop
Let
up.
me see his waving goodbye with his shitty hand. Look at the shit on his hand.
What you got?
I had my eyes closed, but as soon as he touched it, it released some kind of smell that just took over.
Of course, it's duty.
Anybody else?
He didn't use a prop.
Who else saw it, Dan?
He went in like a champ.
He went in like a champ, huh?
See, on the Paltrow camera had a little delay on it.
No hesitation.
Wow.
Sam will probably be able to get a nice clip for everybody to review.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
sure Sam's got it. You got it good, didn't you, Sam?
All right, let's have a showing of it.
Yeah, let's get a little
see.
screening. We got to look at the dailies
All
here.
right, hold on,
Let's look at the dailies.
All right, let me get over there.
Paltrow wrote, slapping rock with your shit-covered head.
Keep washing. And when you think your hand is clean, fucking wash it again. And don't let him touch any handles or anything of this. All right, let's have a little screening.
Can we hear audio?
Let's get some audio. We'll try to put it on this mic.
All right. We're having our first viewing
This is
of a video that's
screening.
destined to be a classic.
The dailies.
All right, here we go. Go. I'm going to erase it. Wait, why are we doing this part?
Where's the beginning?
From the beginning. Yeah, we want from the beginning.
Oh, my God, you can't just show that part.
What are you, nuts?
My God. Why not just, let's watch The Godfather. Let's just go to the part where Michael shoots the fucking guy. Jesus.
I would have to let the kid go now.
Yeah, he's got to be fired.
Yeah, he can never handle my food.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at him. He's still wearing his duty hat.
All right.
That is great.
All right, get this video up immediately.
Here it is.
All right, here we go.
All right, my sound over here. Get this way. There we go. Perfect.
Action. Hey, Jimmy! I forgot the line. Hey, Jimmy, what happened?
What an idiot.
A monster set of E-Rock, a little bit toward the door. Just a tad towards the door. A tad, E-Rock.
Look at him, camera.
Hold on. Good, Ed? Yeah. Come on, boys. Ready? Ready. You say action. Action. Hey, Jimmy, what happened in there? Big boy made a duty.
Oh, my God, Jimmy's acting.
Did someone say Big boy made a duty?
Duty hat, very good. Nice. He's going in.
Oh, God.
Big boy sure did make a duty.
Where's the duty?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Oh, is that fucking repulsive? That is one of the most horrific things I've ever seen someone do.
Oh my God!
He could have scooped more, but
and he could have placed the hat a little better. But he was, he was good.
We don't want to get too picky. I mean,
hat placement on liquidy shit.
That, yeah.
Don't tell him where the after party is.
Wow, that is great.
He scooped up Doody.
He certainly did scoop up Doody.
Hey, let's go to Vinny in Missouri. Vinny!
Hey, Vin.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, you guys, this has definitely got to be Pot Talk Monday because you have to be high to think this was a good idea.
No one turned their radios off today, though, huh?
Absolutely not. Somebody made a stew duty, and somebody picked it up.
Hey, can I point out the obvious?
Yeah.
CBS has no problem with this, but they have a problem with a girl flashing.
No, we never asked.
What?
We never asked.
Oh, I'm sure they're listening. And
if we asked, there probably would have been a problem.
Exactly. Oh, my God.
That's hysterical.
What do you think?
Jimmy's got a great test. He was tested for all kinds of diseases.
I'm negative on everything.
Yeah. He's got paperwork that proves. He could have licked his fingers after that and
I
got
would have got him an extra 100.
Scot-free.
All right.
Picking up duty is not a good
Jared?
call.
Yeah, what's up?
So what do you got?
Smell your hand.
Yeah, is it gone?
Almost.
Almost. Keep washing.
And then put a glove on before you come out here.
Yeah, and then you got to wear a glove.
Do we have some real cleaning products for this guy?
He's spraying his hand with Lysol.
Oh.
Why? You're going to ruin the smell.
He should use fucking Brundlefly spit.
Spray your hand with AZT.
Get him some Purell.
A lot of people pointing out that he sounded like Brian Regan when he was delivering his lines.
He's not a good actor.
Here's what I like. Now, people that are waiting for the video to look at, here are the highlights. Jimmy's little move he does when he delivers his line is classic.
Classic Jimmy.
Classic physical comedy that Jimmy is delivering. He does this little righty with his hands.
It's a little hop skip.
It's a little hop skip and his little fists move.
It's the hop skip of one who has duty.
Duty. It's perfect. And then the horrific acting of Jared as he walks in, not knowing to look at the camera or Opie. He's looking around all stupidly, delivers his dumb line, goes in and scoops up Duty. And then gets the, bye-bye part a little wrong.
He waves wrong.
Yeah, you waved wrong, but you did wave with your duty hand. But all considered, you did a great job.
You know what? Someone came up with a great idea. What? We debut it at the Mansfield show.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, wow.
Now, there'll be a lot of people
there'll be people that hadn't seen it. We got to put this online first.
Yeah, we'll put it online.
It's got to get a following.
And this will definitely be shown in front of about 10,000 people up there in Boston when we do the next O&A Travel Environment comedy show.
So you're saying basically that we should put it online, but the real, the premiere.
Yeah. This will be like a pre-release, kind of limited release.
Yeah.
And then the big premiere will be at the virus show.
Oh, yeah. Send me a copy of that immediately.
Duty going to walk the red carpet?
It looked like we should carry some Duty in a big piece of white porcelain or something. Because it looked like, picture stew ice cream.
Yeah.
Like ice cream made of stew with little dark spots and flecks of blood.
You know what?
I predict the crowd going wild when that clip is on during the virus show in Mansfield.
We'll do Baby Bird and then go, you thought you'd seen it all? Well,
here's something
we're going to debut a brand new one.
And people are going to know and start cheering beforehand, and the second the Duty clip starts playing, pandemonium.
I wouldn't say I just want to hear chants of Big Boy Made a Duty.
Big Boy Made a Duty. Oh, yeah.
You know what I think, too? Before you put this on YouTube, you should have, coming soon to YouTube, like a day or two. Big Boy Made a Duty.
Oh,
Big Boy
maybe.
makes a duty.
Have it,
check back here. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think just throw it on now. You're
right.
You gotta let these people.
Yeah. By the
maybe
way,
with one pixelated still. That way you don't see any action.
Let's get it up there and get it viral immediately. Immediately.
I want to sell Duty hats now.
You'll be able to sell Duty hats. Opie's brother's working on Duty shirts right now.
It's unbelievable.
Big Boy made a Duty shirt. Yeah. Going to be available.
By the way, what do you think of the Laurel and Hardy music behind it?
I love it.
That would be good because you made a classic comedy physical move, and his lines were so bad. And he's wearing the Duty hat. I like it. Try a couple of different types of music with it. I trust whoever's going to do post.
I'm going to go with Laurel and Hardy.
Who's doing post?
I agree with Opie.
And I think we need
Sam?
I think the video has to start with a graphic that says something like people will do anything for $300 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Did we give him the money?
You know what? I wouldn't let people know he did it for money.
Did someone? This could be very good.
Hold on, Jimmy. Let me hear because we're doing a little post production right now. Music starts. Hey, Jimmy, what happened in there?
Big boy made a Doody.
Did someone have a Doody? Did sometime.
We're expecting him to be Laurence Olivier, and he's just an intern that was stupid enough to do this for us.
Yes. He doesn't know.
Jared, take your $300.
How is your hand smelling? He's spraying it with Lysol.
Jared, what was the word?
Lysol. Get him Purell.
Yeah, get him Purell.
By the way, I say Pat Duffy who?
Pat what who?
That's right.
Pat Dummy, I call him.
Right.
Pat, he's been
now if he
been trumped.
If he combines the two, Baby Bird and Big Boy made a Doody. Well, that'll just top everything.
Yes, especially the arrest. You can't have any shit eating.
Yeah, you can't.
Scooping up shit is one thing. Eating it is a different realm.
Jared, what was the best part for you, or the worst part? I guess.
Talk to Jared. Jared, let's do the post.
Jared, what did it going into it now? Before you scooped it up, any reservations? What were you thinking if you would go through with this? If maybe you'd freeze when the moment came?
I knew I had to do it when they came out with the huge hat.
Right. Okay, the hat was the point where you knew. Hey, they went through the trouble of making a big Doody hat.
Yeah.
I got to do this. So you walk in. During the rehearsals, you looked at it. Could you imagine putting your hand in something so disgusting?
Oh, no, I thought I was going to throw up.
Right.
How did it feel? What was the consistency?
That's what I want to know. Now, you go in. We know this is for the camera. The action starts. Now, you go in. You deliver your line. I noticed you were a little more nervous doing the live one than you were the rehearsal line.
Well, yeah.
You screwed up a little bit, but okay.
What do you do to get in a character, too? You got to,
Yeah, that's tough.
What was the temperature of the water?
It's cool.
So now you kneel in, and you just went right for it. You put your hand in. Using all of your knowledge of comparison throughout all of your years, what did it feel like? Try to let the audience know what it felt like in some term we can understand.
Corn and pudding.
Corn and pudding. What a great way to say it. Corn.
Like corn on the cob?
Corn and pudding. So that's what it felt like. And were you smelling it?
I was just trying to put myself in a place
away. You're method acting.
Yeah.
All right.
How did you develop a relationship with the Doody?
We became quite good friends.
Good friends for that moment. Now you placed the hat on the Doody, and you said bye-bye. As it left your hand, what thickness? What did it feel like pouring off of your hand?
I don't remember. I'm trying to black it out.
Yeah. It's not remember much. And then after flushing, knowing it was done, and looking at the Doody on your hand, cleaning it off, is that very important to you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Coming soon, though.
Yeah.
Someone wears a Doody hat. A real Doody hat.
Oh, a real Doody hat.
Are you thinking about, we're already thinking about the sequel.
Yeah.
There's got to be a sequel.
He has to be brought on stage, by the way, to be
of course.
acknowledged and applauded.
Oh, yeah.
At PNC or somewhere else. And I also think we have to bring out Pat Duffy. I don't think we've given these guys enough adoration publicly.
Because the videos just get
Because the videos are massive, so they should be introduced and take a bow, because the fans would go crazy for them.
By the way, you're listening to the commentary for the DVD as we speak.
Yeah, this is the commentary. Could you smell your hand now?
Please.
Let us know if it's gone. Really smell it. The tips, because the fingertips were really touching a lot of it. Is it still?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's it smell like, Jared?
Can we get Pat Duffy? Is Pat Duffy here today? Where's an intern that might smell his fingers to just see maybe if it's just you and it's in your nose?
Touch it.
Let's get an intern.
By the way, look at the picture of Jimmy.
All right.
Look at the picture of Jimmy that.
I know. There it is. Just smell his fingertips.
Swing.
Don't touch his face. Just get real close and smell.
It's not as bad.
It's not, but can you smell some shit?
All right.
No.
No, it's not that bad?
Not that
Okay.
bad.
All right, maybe it's just in your nostril.
Right, if that nose can't smell it, no nose can.
Wow.
That is true.
Oh, my God. The pictures.
Adrian Brody.
E-Rock is
there are the
editing
pictures.
the pictures.
Oh,
my
God.
He even used both hands to cup the Doody. That was more of a Doody cupping.
Did you use two hands?
Look at that. The other hand's right there. He's
The other hand's
gently
right
handling
there.
the Doody.
It's like he's delivering a baby.
He's protective of the Doody. He was afraid somebody would try to scoop his Doody, and he would be protected.
It looks like
fuck!
It looks like a pulled pork sandwich.
Look at the mess that's left when he dumps it out. There is so much smeared along the side. It's red and brown. It's awful.
You know what's sad? No one is going to believe that we did this for real.
No, people are going to say fake.
set up.
Dude, it was pudding and corn.
All right, whatever.
But no, that was Doody. That was Jimmy's Doody, and he was very proud of it.
Big boy made a Doody, and I want everyone to see my Doody.
I want to see it live one more time.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, what happened in there?
Big boy made a Doody.
There's his little skip step.
I held that back on
arm
the rehearsals. I saved something for the live show.
You did.
People are suggesting that we put the unedited footage up there so they can make their own movie out of it.
Oh, okay.
Let's start with our version, and then we could put some raw footage up there for everybody.
Coming up next, I say that we have to sometime next week get someone to wear a hat of duty.
A duty hat.
Or...
Hey, take the wig. It says, you guys missed a good one from Voss. Ann asked him what it smelled like, and Voss said, my career.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, Voss.
That hurts my feelings.
Didn't hear that accurate comment.
I have to pee, by the way. So.
Oh, another movie.
Ah, here we go, the sequel.
That's right. That's right.
Open your mouth.
That's right. The sequel is called Yimmy Makes a Wee Wee.
We need a wee wee hat.
And he's got to wear a Maid of the Mist hat.
Wearing a raincoat.
Yimmy Makes a Wee Wee.
Coming soon.
Yimmy.
This fall.
Oh, God.
I think
all right, that was mature radio.
I think you should get Pablo to do the intro on this.
Yibby.
Oh. And Ben Kingsley.
Can I jump in there?
Ben Kingsley passed on this program?
I don't get it.
Well, go screw.
I don't get it.
What are you doing, Fan? Yimmy has to make a wee-wee.
Oh, his hand's still all wet and fucking dripping with...
It smells like Lysol in here. It's annoying.
Jared, you grab your $300? All right.
Hold on.
Yeah. That's good. How often do you make $300? Like a week, a month? What is it? Do you work?
Last week.
Last summer you get on mic there while Jimmy makes Yimmy makes a wee wee.
Last summer I made a lot of money.
You made a lot of money last summer. Doing what?
I was working for
Get on that mic. Get right on it.
I was working for a general contractor doing labor work.
Labor work? So you'd go around with the wheelbarrow and pick up shit and stuff like that. Pick up shit. Well, kind of what you did here. And you were making what? $9 an hour?
No.
15?
A little more.
Wow. Really got ripped off when I was in the trades. So you made a lot of money.
Yeah.
So now what do you make?
I'm making $7.75 an hour.
That's rough. So 300. 300's pretty good. All right.
That's going to cover transportation and all
Oh, good.
All right, Sam, when are you going to work on the video? Immediately?
As soon as I can.
Right now? I'm scared that we're going to lose this footage.
How about this?
Get it up there.
Let's make a copy right now so we have a copy.
Yeah.
I'll take the camera.
Get it up.
The tape out now.
Just make a get a
You gonna make a
copy.
copy right now?
Get a copy of the raw footage on disc immediately, and then double it and make 8,000 more.
All right, let's
copy right now so we're going to.
Why don't we take a break? We got Pat from Munaki. He's outside.
What's he doing? Oh, he's got a big event coming up.
Yeah, we'll talk to Pat.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's Opie and Anthony. It's Opie and Anthony. Rich Voss. Old Jimmy Norton.
Just having fun, huh?
Oh, my. Did we really just do that for the last hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, huh?
Bravo.
That's right.
The video should be up later on this afternoon. Is that how it works? I know the pictures are up on our website, opieandanthony.com. You can see the duty hat. You can see Jared. You can see Jimmy walking out of the bathroom with his arm swing. We capture that nicely.
That's a beautiful move.
Yeah.
How do we send this to the Oscar committee? What are the qualifications?
Actually, my headphones are not. What did you say, buddy?
What are the qualifications for the Oscar committee to look at it?
The Academy, you mean? The Oscar committee?
Whatever, the Academy.
Didn't you write for the Oscars once?
Yeah.
And you did say Oscar. That's I heard.
I did,
Jimmy.
I said Oscar. Don't listen.
Yeah, she said Oscar the first time. That's why I asked you to repeat. I heard you. My headphones. Wait, there was something else you said wrong too. God damn it.
Oops.
What did he say wrong off the air?
Everything. Don't recall. It happens too much.
That guy at Morton's, me and my girlfriend were there, and he comes over and goes, "Oh, dude, I'm a big O&A fan. My favorite moment is when Voss," and he just gave some fucking flub that you made about a hysterectomy.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, I don't remember it.
Nah.
We just said it the other day.
I know.
I can't remember.
What I said, he's the best actor or something coming out.
We're on 4 different conversations here.
What would you call it if a woman had her insides taken out?
Hysterectomy.
Okay, I just
or hysterectomal or what did I say?
Hysterectomy.
Hysterectomy is wrong.
It's a what?
It's hysterectomy.
No, that's wrong.
What's it called?
Hysterectomal. You were right.
Oh, whatever. You don't use that much in the conversation.
Somebody has to help us out. We just said it on the air the other day. We were telling this story, but we want to tell you.
It's a hysterectomal is correct.
We want to tell the story in front of Voss. We'll get it.
I don't know what it is.
All right. Twitchell's is here if you need something. Yeah, we need something. Get Twitchell's.
It's true.
Let's get Twitchell's in here. He's got to plug something.
Does he?
Go to opieandanthony.com for the pictures of the big
hysterectomy.
Hysterectomy.
That's what he called it.
That's right.
That was it.
Looks like you lost some weight.
Jeez, Twitchell. What's up with you, man? You're looking all...
Hopefully Coke.
Hey, there he is.
You have enough time for him to make a plug?
A little seat.
What's up there, Twitchell's?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Did you lose a little weight?
Yeah, I've been, I think about lost 15 pounds. I got another thing I'm shooting with MTV, so I'm trying to lose the weight before we shoot.
Why?
Big Doody?
What are you shooting?
They're doing like a... They're doing like...
Can you do that one? That feels good. No.
It is. That feels really nice. It's good. It feels nice.
Fucks with Twitchell so bad.
I love Twitchell.
His email
I love
stutter.
you too.
All right, so what are you feeling for MTV?
So MTV's doing like a kind of like a follow-up type of episode. And they're
on your Tourette's
what, they thought you were going to get better?
Living with Tourette's show?
Well, they're doing like a top 20 favorite personalities of True Life, and it's they're like 20 people in a 1 hour special, and like 2-minute clips of each one.
Is the chick that was in it with you on it also?
I don't know.
Jumping around or jump?
So anyway,
you're handicapped enough to win Last Comic 5.
Don't jump onto that. Jumping.
So
you made the top 20.
So basically, the show's been on air since 1998. So they featured a bunch of other people on the episode. So like, it could be people who were on True Life episode from like 3 years ago, whatever. So it's like the top 20. It's called True Life. I'm a True Life VIP, and they called me up and asked me to do it. So we're filming this Friday. They're coming down. So I just tried to cut back and lose a little pounds, make my titties less big, because I still got all the loose skin. I'm just trying to tighten it up.
Loose skin.
Every time he jumps, if I go,
well, how much did you lose altogether?
Well, my peak was 300 pounds, and right now I'm about...
Yeah, he was huge.
Yeah, he was huge.
And right now I'm about 205, 210.
Oh, you know what's fucked up? All that hard work and all the weight you lost, it still really doesn't matter.
Exactly, because I can literally, I literally can hold, things underneath my belly skin because it flaps so low.
What's more amazing is that you were 300 pounds with all that moving you did.
I know.
I'm not saying that's not why it doesn't matter.
That's
once you talk to it.
That's major cardio all day long.
All the fucking medicine they chalked me up on made me gain
Did the medicine
weight.
get you fat?
That's what it did. It made me...
What, did you take chocolate pills?
I wish it was.
I wish it was Point Lab Friday. That's a good one.
That's true.
So it made me gain all this weight and increased my appetite. But finally, I got off the meds.
Did your weight jump up?
What?
Your weight jumped.
Exactly.
Jumped.
Wow, you're really ticking and twitching, though.
You get some spit on your neck. You jumped down.
Jump around. Jump around.
Jump.
Yeah.
Jump around.
Jump.
Jump up and get down.
No, huh? Oh, He's sitting, so it's kind of hard for him to jump. Nah, indeed.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks great, though.
You ever try having shut up, he doesn't look great.
He does look great.
He looks all right.
He looks all right.
You said I look great.
Got a new shirt, lost a few pounds, you know.
And
his shirt has like cocktails on it.
You know what? Someone made fun of me. They were calling it a bowling shirt. It doesn't look like a bowling shirt, does it?
Yeah,
it's the style.
It's definitely a bowling shirt.
You're dressed like fucking Dolph Sweet in The Wanderer.
Yep, exactly.
Have you ever been hired as a vibrator for one of these shows?
Why would you laugh at that?
Why would you laugh at that?
You were the only one.
I was trying to make him feel good.
Why? I was phony that.
I was giving him pity.
This mess was trying to make you feel good.
I know.
The irony's terrific.
This mess.
Hullabaloo.
Holy Jesus, is he Jackie Gleason?
Jackie ass.
And away we go, Jackie ass.
So what do you get? You get a couple minutes on this VIP show?
Yeah, basically they're going to show 20 people. It's a 1 hour special, and I guess like each person gets like a minute or two clip each, and they're going to film me going on another date, which I'm psyched about because the girl I'm going on a date with is smoking, and I'm really looking forward to it. And they're going to film me doing a script read for a TV pilot I'm working on right now that I actually wrote and I'm producing over the summer. So lots going on.
What happened to MTV Asia?
Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know. Last I heard, the guy who directed the Geico commercials for the Caveman was supposed to direct the pilot. They were going to shoot another pilot and everything, and right now it's just on hold. I haven't heard anything.
Ah, great.
Wait, you had a pilot that was supposed to film in Asia?
No, we filmed it in New York, and I already had a screening and everything. It was for MTV Asia. It was about this
ass?
It was about this girl, Sui Chang, who was a huge pop star in real life in like Asia. Then she moved to New York City and kind of. Yeah, I worked with her. I played a comedian buddy for a buddy of hers that she met in the city once.
Switched?
No, not at all. Actually, they asked me if they wanted to write that in for me. You know,
did you
obviously I said I didn't have to. So
did you switch while you were acting?
In between takes, you know, like
while you were on scene, you didn't.
I usually it's just like in that one documentary they show this kid who has Tourette's, he can play the piano, and you don't see his tics at all when he's playing, but when he stops.
All right, let's do a scene. Just do a scene from that thing.
I don't remember any lines.
Let's do a scene from something.
From something? Well, what do you want to do?
Macbeth.
What do they dub you?
Because if I really focus enough and really try
he likes Broadway musicals. We remember.
Broadway musicals.
Weren't you singing all sorts of...
Oh, yeah, he was.
There's no business like show
What was
business.
that? You did one, like, word for word. What was it?
Hello, Dolly.
You do Hello, Dolly?
You mean the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, this is amazing. Listen to Twitchell's do
I remember this.
Cowardly Lion.
He loves doing it.
Yeah, let's... Go ahead.
I fight you with one hand behind my back. I fight to stand down one foot. Why'd you hit me? You tried to bite. I don't know all the words exactly.
You're doing it. Yeah, it's good.
But
you're humiliating yourself.
Do the lion.
My manager stinks. He's getting more pilots in TV than I am.
Hey, we got a call.
He's less uncomfortable to watch.
Got a call coming in from Mark in Jersey. Mark.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Love you guys. Love the show.
Nice.
Hey, I think you should ask Twitchell's where he's working these days.
Where are you working there?
I really can't talk about it. I'm not allowed to bring it up on air or I'll get fired.
You're an undercover security.
Hey, whoa. Wait.
Jeez.
Wait a second. I really can't say it or I'll lose my job. It's part-time.
Come on, you say it on Scotty and Alex all the time.
I don't say it on Scotty and Alex all the time.
Why do you still do that show?
What is Scotty and Alex?
We gave you bigger fame than anyone else could give you.
It's 5 minutes over the bridge.
You're like a radio whore.
I love Scotty and Alex.
Scotty and Alex.
You have some connection with Howard now.
No, I have no connection with Howard whatsoever.
Shows.
Fuck Howard. I have no connection with Howard whatsoever.
Scotty and Alex?
I've been on the show before I was ever on this show. That's how I know the guys.
Okay.
That's all.
They're douchebags.
Yeah.
Name me one funny thing Scotty and Alice do. Exactly.
They have you do prank calls, I hear?
So what are you doing part-time?
Cowardly Lion?
Say it again?
Hint around to it. What are you doing part-time?
It is the one thing that you would think I would never do or should do. It involves
be on the radio?
Some sort of you do
Cowardly Lion.
It involves some sort of law enforcement that I'm certified for.
Really?
Here's what he
does. What are you, a decoy in muggings?
Here's what he does.
What?
He takes a camcorder around and videotapes people that are doing insurance fraud and hands it into people.
No, I get cuffs.
What?
I get cuffs.
What are you, a bounty hunter?
No,
How the fuck are you ever going to get a cuff on somebody?
I know.
Lots of practice, Opie. Lots of practice.
Some Cowardly Lion.
Huh?
I bet you can't sing some Cowardly Lion.
I can sing Cowardly Lion.
I bet you can.
I can.
Come on, a little bit.
Just a little.
More,
Which one?
The Potamus, whatever.
The Potamus.
Yeah, whatever. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Belt it out. Mean it.
The Potamus.
Come on.
I can't get past the fact that he's cuffing people.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we've got to figure that out.
If I am a king of a forest, I'm not duke, I'm not queen of a king. I command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with half and a laugh and the royal ground. Yeah, I cuff people.
I remember that part.
Are the cuffs as big as hula hoops so you can get them around them?
What do you cuff?
Is sucks balls good or bad? I'm just reading.
Depends on who's writing it.
Are you going to be in a magazine or something, too?
Yeah, actually, Discover Magazine just did a big issue. Every four months they come out with a special edition about a different topic. This one's called Medical Mysteries. And
they want you to do a Chris Benoit impression.
Oh God. That's delightful. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that.
Don't you do stand-up? You do stand-up too, right?
Well, I haven't done stand-up since February. I've been taking a break since I've been, up to my ears in work with this pilot and doing other stuff too. So I'm just right now just working on acting.
When you do stand-up, how long does it take you to do an hour?
Believe it or not, I've only been doing it for a few years. I only got the most I got was 20, 25 minutes.
If I were the king of the forest.
That was good, Jimmy. I like that. Nice.
I should give you a guest spot this weekend at Brokerage.
Cops checking in, calling you a fucking square badge.
What's a square badge?
What is a square badge?
Mall security?
I guess you could call it a step above that.
A step above mall security.
Because mall security. Mall security.
Way to not talk about your job, stupid.
You're a security guard.
No. Yeah, no.
What are you guarding?
No, I don't.
Under cover of the night.
Yeah. What do you guard? What are you guarding? That you have cuffs. No weapon though, right? You're not allowed. You don't have a pistol.
I guess I could kind of talk about it if I don't mention where it's at.
Yeah, that's all.
Fine.
Yeah, this will be all right.
And don't patch him through or whatever because he probably knows.
Ask him.
No, this is what happened. Basically, they mentioned it a couple times on Scotty and Alex show, and I almost got fired, so I didn't want it to happen.
Shit.
Well, what do you do?
I'm an undercover store detective.
What kind of store?
No, see, I don't want to get into that.
No, but
how undercover
where
could you be?
Be undercover behind the? You hide behind the coach. What, in a firecracker store?
So then you look for people shoplifting?
There's a good chance it might not be there that longer anyway, so I might try to move up to become a cop or something. I bet it's a toy store.
You look for people shoplifting?
You're not going to be a cop.
Is that it?
I'm kidding.
A store that sells shakes.
And then what happens?
I make martinis for a living.
Give me a scenario. What happened? Give me. Have you busted anyone?
Yeah.
All right. Run me through it.
Believe it or not, my first grab.
I
don't believe
it.
First grab.
Usually you're sitting in a camera room and you're watching the camera, all the different monitors, and you try to, it's like fishing, just seeing, you just watch certain people, whatever, and sometimes when you catch them on tape doing it, then you go down to the floor, we gotta, yada. I can't get the details, but anyway.
What do you say?
My first grab, I actually was out to have a cigarette, and I came back into the store, and I saw it in person. It wasn't actually on camera.
What were they taking?
It was a young guy with his girlfriend, and he
lithium
took a pair of sunglasses off the rack and was trying them on, like he was trying to see how he looked in the mirror, and then I saw him slowly with his right hand, he was ripping the tag off. And I just happened to come back for cigarettes, so I acted up, started looking like I was looking around.
So what'd you say?
Nothing. So I went back up to the camera. I radioed my other detective to get him on camera, and we surveilled him. Waited till we left the property. We got to wait till leave the property. Then we apprehended him and brought him in, processed him.
Why would he go? You're not a police officer.
No, I'm not a cop. No.
So it's a retail store, obviously, and he walked. Well, you have to wait till they leave the door or the property.
What do you mean?
Well, can you bust them when they walk outside the store?
Yes.
But they don't have to leave the property. The property could be the parking lot too.
Yeah. I bust people in the parking lot. Just as long as they're not technically on the, in the store, like in the store. So.
What if he was going into the bathroom, say?
No, in the store? No, can't do it. Gotta wait till I leave. So I don't want to talk about this anymore because I do not want to get in trouble.
All right, here we go. What if someone goes into a dressing room, right? They go into a dressing room,
right?
They put clothes on under their clothes,
right?
And they walk out.
I really can't get into details how we figure that out.
Don't you have to see them actually?
No.
Taking stuff.
No. We got to check the dressing room, make sure the dressing room is clear. We have on camera what they're going with, and if they leave without it, and we go to the dressing room, and it's not in the actual dressing room, then that gives us the reason to do the bust. So that's pretty much it.
You're saying you don't watch when you get dressed?
Huh? No, I don't watch.
You're saying in your story that there's cams in the dressing room?
No, there's no cameras in the dressing room.
We'll jerk off and tape it and watch and laugh.
Absolutely.
Each other's hugs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
While I sing the Cara de Lion.
Do they have clothes?
If I only had a brain.
No, that's Scarecrow.
Do you have a badge?
Sorry.
Do you have a badge?
Yes.
What do you say when you approach?
Do you have it in your wallet?
No.
Let me see your badge.
No. You guys are not. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I just want to see the badge. Let me see the badge.
We have to show the
badge. I don't know if I have it on me. I might have it.
I won't.
Of course you have the badge on.
No, I have my.
You're proud of this gig.
No, I don't have it on me.
He is proud of it. How do you not
I have my New Jersey State ID. That's all I have.
What do you say when you approach them? Excuse me. I'm Louis Twitchell Santani.
Look, I'm not really allowed to talk. I'm not. I'm probably.
You're not with Homeland fucking Security.
All right,
we got Mike the cop. Mike, what's up?
Please tell him to stop calling himself a detective.
Well, he is.
That's what they refer to him as.
Jimmy, please.
He's an officer.
He's a detective, Mike.
The show if you call him a detective again.
Mike, he's a detective.
Show some respect, Mike.
He's a fucking square badge.
You know, you guys ought to have more camaraderie with each other, you detectives.
He's your brother.
We'll go out, get a couple beers, watch a game.
Yeah, the thin blue line. Come on.
God, I just threw up.
Listen, we can give each other tips on how to take guys down.
How many people
take guys down?
In your mouth.
Yeah, he'll take guys down, and then Twitchell's will go down on guys. That's a big difference.
Come on. You guys just talk about your collars?
Yeah, he just told us an interesting story about a couple of collars he had.
Oh, collar. He couldn't find a collar in a shirt factory.
Hey, wait. Now, Louis Twitchell Santani, what do you say when you approach somebody?
Bye, boys.
Bye, Mike.
Later, Mike.
Or, more importantly, how many people get away because you can't say stop?
Yeah, you got to read their rights.
Stop in the name of the...
What do you say when you approach?
Basically, well, once they leave, once we go up to them, we say, "Excuse me, ma'am, sir, whatever. I'm with such and such loss prevention. My name is whatever. We want our merchandise back," and that's pretty much it. And if they deny it, we begin with them. And if they
what if they don't get it back to you?
If they refuse to come with us, then we call the police. Yeah. But we might already call the police anyway, depending on the amount.
What if they
just hand you the
What if they just punch you in the fucking face?
Then I get up and run after them and tackle them and cuff them.
Oh, you do you?
You don't want this maniac running after you.
That hardly ever happens.
I think he has rabies or something.
Where do you work?
Stuff hardly ever happens.
He's got to work somewhere where there's nice people that shop with.
Hey, Casper's got something. Casper, go.
Hey, guys. Twitchell's arresting someone. You have the right to remain bagoo. Anything you bagoo will be held against you in the court of law.
Yeah, they all get off on a technicality that they were never read their rights.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because when you make an apprehension, they'll send you a notice like, you know, for whatever detective made a certain apprehension.
Detective.
That's what they call it. I'm just so used to it now.
So much for not talking about your job, by the way. Jesus.
And then we got to... there's court dates as part of the job as well, and we go and sit in court and stuff, and that's interesting.
Let's go to Tom the Charger. Tom,
I'd love to see him in friggin' over there at King's Plaza.
Tom?
Over in Brooklyn. Let him detect over there. Excuse me, you're shoplifting. Excuse me? Wham! You come out of your coma.
I want to know what do you do if they just hand the merchandise back when you say we want our merchandise?
I can't do that.
Would you let them go?
They had an old lady once that stole like late 70s, and they apprehended her anyway. And the reason why she did it was the doctor said she had 3 months left to live, and the last thing she wanted to do was steal, I guess, for the excitement. And her daughter had to come back, I believe, to pay her daughter or something like that had to come back to pay the fine, because at that point she already died.
Was she smuggling a ham in her cunt? What was she taking?
So it doesn't matter. I mean, you steal, you're going down.
Oh, you're going down.
You're going down, man.
Detective Santani is on your ass.
We got to go in here. Tom,
that's
the
my
trucker.
own sirens.
Tom, go.
Hey, boys, what's happening?
Hey.
Love the show. Hey, why don't you get Twitchell's to do a little David Crusoe bad one-liners?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he could do that.
Twitchell's, did you learn how to profile too?
Yeah, do you look and kind of know who's going to be shoplifting?
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm actually starting to get the hang of it. But I got to be. Let me just set the record straight. I am never ever going to have a career in law enforcement. This isn't even. I don't want to say it's. It's It's
could be a stepping stone.
For what I do.
You're a detective.
It's just a part-time job.
It could be a stepping stone. You're a detective.
What else
for God's
do they sell
sake.
besides sunglasses?
I don't want
to. They sell.
Look, I don't want to get into this.
You won't get in trouble for saying things they sell. There's a million stores.
I'm going to get fired.
So what do you do? Would you tackle a guy if he was stealing a Slim Jim? Or a Slurpee?
They don't sell. There's a clue. They don't sell Slim Jims.
I think he works like a Marshall's.
Yeah, it's one of those.
They don't sell food.
TJ Maxx.
No, it's something like that. Like a Woolworths type place.
They sell food. This place doesn't sell food.
Sharper image.
No.
You break too many things there.
Yeah, it's probably a fucking a rubber ball factory. I think it's just anything that he can't knock into.
I think it's a detox center where they really wouldn't know it was him.
Yeah. Detective Santani. Man,
Oh, no.
Could you have a PBA card I could use maybe if I get pulled over?
You mean POD?
What's that?
Go ahead, just say it. What is it?
Wait.
Pile of douche?
I don't even know what it means. I have no idea. The card you get to get out of jail free card when you get pulled over or something. I don't know what that's called.
POD.
POD. Yeah, POD.
Right.
When you put up the yellow tape around the crime scene.
This is not like a serious.
What do they sell at the place? Come on.
I didn't even want to talk about it.
If you don't tell us what they sell, we're going to have somebody call in and give out the name of the store.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Oh, wait, no. Whoa. Close.
All right. The Gap.
I'm not hot enough to work at the Gap.
Banana Republic.
No.
Abercrombie and Twitch.
Oh God!
All right, let's. We have to end the show. We have a meeting.
Yes. Can I go?
Yes, you have to go.
I want to go.
Twitchell, so the big plug is what?
Discover Magazine presents Medical Mysteries. That's a special edition issue that just came out. It's all over at newsstands. You can get it at Barnes & Noble, Dalton Books, any newsstand in New York City, all over the country. So check it out. They mention you guys a lot in there. There's a whole paragraph about your show, about you guys. It's pretty interesting. It's a whole Q&A article with me, huh?
Is Jimmy mentioned?
The show's mentioned.
No, Jimmy.
I told him to mention you.
No, Jimmy.
I know. I told him to mention you.
What'd you say?
I said, can you mention Jimmy?
What kind of clothes?
Little Jimmy. Huh?
What kind of clothes?
What kind of clothes?
Yeah, like
pretty clothes.
Expensive? Well, it's got to be a guy's store, too.
Well, it varies if there's a sale and...
Oh. Yeah?
Well, that feels good, doesn't it?
That felt great.
We're all over the article, huh?
Go to the second page of the article. There's a big paragraph.
No, you said we're all over it. We're
all over it.
You mentioned
once in the setup, and then you answer one question about the show.
We're all over it.
That's all
over it.
There's only like 8 paragraphs in the whole article. One of them
Detective Santani has spoken.
Enough.
All right, listen, we got to do some lines of the day and get the fuck out of here.
Cool.
Thank you, Twitch. It was always a pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you, boys.
Bye, Lewis.
We'll get you on one of the stages soon, all right?
Yes.
Oh, Bobby Kelly's calling me.
Really?
Ah.
Why doesn't he call the show? Now
it's too late.
Maybe tomorrow.
We got a meeting.
We really do have this meeting.
Yep.
All right, what do we want to tell the people? The next comedy show is going to be at Mansfield.
Yes, it
Make sure you get your tickets. Go to Virus Tour, one word, on MySpace for all the info. But rave reviews from the Mohegan Sun show.
That was a great one.
And the video of Rich Voss chipping his elbow when he got cake smashed in his face is up on YouTube. Happy birthday, Rich Voss is the search you want to do for that. Big Boy Doody.
Oh, can't wait till that's posted.
That video will be up hopefully later today on all the websites you
Instant
know and love.
Classic.
Instant Classic. And I think that's it. I think we're ready for...
Yeah, I got to take a leak and then go to a meeting.
All right, here's a runner-up line of the day. Hey, man, touche. Funny. You suck. No golf for me and you ever again. Look at it. Look at it.
It's going to be tougher to get my AARP card. Look, don't show your mosquito bite to me when I'm showing you a grapefruit.
And by the way, don't say touche, because Voss is going to go, why? Is there a Mets game?
Oh, God. Wow. What, you got us tickets for a doubleheader at Shea?
And what does the American Association of Retarded People have against you? A double header.
It's a really long line of the day.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a 2-in-1.
All right, Rich Voss will be at the Brokers Comedy Club Friday and Saturday night. 2 shows both nights. 516-781-LAFF. Here's another runner-up line of the day. Jimmy has found the only toll booth left in America.
I didn't say, ladies and gentlemen, these people are all set up because I drive into the city.
No.
Of course we all deal with them.
Of course.
That's like...
2 things. One, when you say you came in for 2 auditions... for auditions, 2 of them. Make it clear it was 2 different ones, no callbacks. But here's another thing.
That was funny.
Boss,
way to hurt someone's feelings.
Huh? Got to be hurtful, but you got the runner-up line of the day.
Way to hurt someone's feelings.
Yeah.
Always hurtful.
Jesus.
Way to hurt.
You are a sociopath.
What's a sociopath?
I don't know.
There's no H in that word.
Why do you always have to be hurtful?
Homo.
Why do you have to be hurtful?
Piece of
coming right at you.
All right. Line of the day.
Line of the day.
Yep.
Line of the day.
Yep.
Here comes the line of the day, line of the day.
I'm just saying $200 is a lot of money.
It is. Look at this. Look.
Oh, fuck.
There's $200.
You got a little bit?
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Ow! Ow!
What?
All right, he's reaching into his wallet. It hurts. Darn. Like the darn. That was hurtful.
There's today's show, everyone.
There it is.
There it is.
Let me
Another one in
tinkle.
the books.
Tony's going to tinkle.
So I got to go to Bosco's and buy some shit.
Oh, okay. Just watch out. Don't take anything.
Why?
I don't know. Wouldn't be nice.
Are we walking down there to this meeting?
Never heard of that.
Bosco's?
Yeah.
What?
Boscov's?
Boscov's? I go to Boscov's all the time.
Boscov's? Who said?
Yeah, buy stuff. I don't steal from Boscov's, though, man. They got a fucking force. You can't steal from Boscov's.
Force to be reckoned with. Bring.
Holy shit, that girl's sexy.
All right. We'll talk about that girl.
All righty.
Boscov's. We'll talk about that girl tomorrow. You guys have a great day. We got things to do. Thanks, Rich Voss.
All right.